One day in history, someone asked God, give me a home where the buffalo roam, and thus God made McAlester. With over a quarter of the district games already played for McAlester, we're starting to see the impact of the new format. Teams that you can normally count their losses on one hand in a single season already have 2, 3, and even 4 losses due to the tough district slate. Now with the final district game of the calendar year, McAlester basketball has an opportunity to take a win and some momentum into the holidays. Can they exit the MAC with a pair of wins? We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to the McAlester Activity Center, a.k.a. the MAC in McAlester, Oklahoma. I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, along with Wyatt Hubbard, and you are tuned in to the Lady Buffalo pregame show here on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM, and on the KNED app. Tonight we have the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles and the McAlester Lady Buffaloes in district play. Partner, after tonight, McAlester won't have another district game until January 9th, exactly 4 weeks from today. How important is it to not only get a win, but also look good doing it?
Well, partner, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of practices, but, we also have the tournament, but nothing matches the atmosphere around district play, so it'll be key for the Buffaloes to walk out of this building with a bang here tonight and end off the year on a high note.
Looking at McAlester Lady Buffaloes, they're 4-2 on the year, led by 7th-year head coach Jared Owen, who's 84-65 at the helm and has a state championship underneath his belt. McAlester finished third in the Tahlequah Invitational as they ended up beating Ponca City 67-42, lost to Tahlequah by only a bucket, 56-54, and they beat future district opponent Tulsa Will Rogers, who they'll play 2 more times this year. They beat them 65-61. McAlester lit up the scoreboard for a second straight season versus Ponca City, hitting 11 threes for the second year in a row en route to a 25-point win. Although McAlester shot 42% from the field to Tahlequah's 52% and 25% from 3 to Tahlequah's 35%, and had both Tori Kilburn and Katie Allen in major foul trouble, the Lady Buffaloes still only lost by 2 with a chance to tie late. This is due to McAlster's out-rebounding Tahlequah of 27-17, flipping the script from a couple of years prior, keeping the turnovers to a season low of 10, and shooting 62% from the line to Tahlequah's 36%. Also, McAlester did play a poor game against Will Rogers, having 21 turnovers for the third time in the season to Will Rogers' 14, and giving up 15 offensive rebounds to a team that doesn't bring a whole lot of size. But McAlester simply shot better than Will Rogers at 44% to the Lady Ropers' 33%, and 25% from 3 to Will Rogers' 12. Coach Owen's first win on a Saturday in Tahlequah, that was against the Tulsa Will Rogers Lady Ropers. Yet the McAlester Lady Buffaloes have not won on a Saturday in Tahlequah since they started going to the Tahlequah Invitational with Coach Owen at the helm, so it's cool to get his first win on a Saturday there. Some key contributors, you had Tori Kilburn. She had 19 points per game on 70% shooting over the 3-day stretch, 4 of 9 from 3, 79% from the line, 12 rebounds a game, including 18 against Will Rogers, and had 2 steals. Katie Allen, she had 16.7 points per game. She was 6 of 8 for 3 against Ponca City, 45% from the three-point line on the tournament, 42% from the field. She was 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 3.3 rebounds a game, 5 steals and 2 blocks. You also had Tyrus Davis had a great tournament, 7.3 points per game on 48% shooting. She had 3.3 rebounds per game, 6 steals and a couple of blocks. And Maddie Van Dorpy had a breakout series. She was had a season-high 14 against Tahlequah, 8.3 points per game in the tournament with 8 rebounds and 3 steals. And Bodie Nystrom had a career high against Will Rogers of 9 points. She averaged 5.3 points per game on 50% shooting, 3.3 rebounds per game, 6 against Lady Ropers back on Saturday. A couple of steals and a block to go in that game as well. So we now preview the Lady Buffaloes. When we come back, we'll speak on the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
Welcome back to Buffalo Country. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard. Here in the pregame show, we previewed your Lady Buffaloes. Now let's take a look at McAllister's opponent, the 1-4 Tulsa Edison Eagles. Looking at the Lady Eagles so far in the season, again, 1-4, are averaging 27.8 points per game, giving up 53.2 points per game. Last year they were 3-18. They had their two of their three wins against Nathan Hale, 51-24 and 45-43. Against Daniel Webster, they beat them 56-2 according to OSSAArankings.com. In 2019, 2019-2020 is the last season with more than 4 wins for the Lady Eagles. That was also their last winning season just a few years ago at 15-10. This year so far, they've lost to Holland Hall 48-31, to Will Rogers 58-30, and they went to the Bishop Kelly Invitational where they finished 6th, losing to Sand Springs 58-24, but beating Central 38-32. They had a preview of a district matchup with Coweta in their tournament as well in the final day, as they ended up losing to Coweta 70-16. The last time that Edison played McAlester, where they won 64-42, was last year. They were in the state tournament back in 2015. We believe that the last time that McAlester girls and Edison girls have played each other was on January 22nd of 2015, where, like we said, Edison won that 64-42 in what would have been, we believe, the opening day of the Shawnee Invitational. So looking at the 5A4 standings right now, Holland Hall is at the top at 2-0. Sepulpa right behind them at 2-0. Coweta 2-0 as well. McAlester at number 4 at 2-1. Will Rogers at 5th at 1-1. Durant 0-2 at 6th. Memorial 0-2 at 7th. And Edison Prep 0-2 in 8th right now in 5A4. Let's go ahead and look at some players to watch for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Wyatt?
Players to watch in this one, Tori Kilburn. Now, if the Lady Buffaloes play to their potential, there should be plenty of time for some of the young guns to get some major minutes, but in order to get to that point, you need your star players to shine, and I'm looking at Tori Kilburn to do it again. She's averaging a double-double at nearly 20 points per game and 12.2 rebounds per game, and coming off of a 21.18 rebound performance against Will Rogers back on Saturday. She's bound for another huge game today. Bodie Nystrom, she's coming off of the best game of her career against a top team in 5A, as she had a career-high 9 points with 6 rebounds against Will Rogers Saturday. I'm looking for her to build off that performance tonight. And Rylan Lesnow, if the Lady Buffaloes get to that point to put some young players in, the most impressive freshman so far in limited time has been Rylan Lesnow. I'm excited to see what she could do with some extended minutes here tonight.
All right, looking at some keys of the game now.
Well, you want to stay out of foul trouble. A way to prevent an upset is to be able to have your best players on the floor in key stretches. If the Lady Buffaloes can stay out of foul trouble early, they should be in good shape. And win the turnover battle. So far this season, Lady Buffaloes are averaging 3 more turnovers a game than their opponents. Tonight could be the night that the pendulum starts to swing in the McAlester Buffaloes' favor. And continue to improve at the free throw line. Lady Buffalo struggled from the charity stripe in the early season, but has since slowly improved. Keep showing improvement tonight when you get to the line.
All right, so again, we're about to have tip-off in just about 4 minutes. A reminder that you can listen to us every single game this year. Doesn't matter if we're home or away on your home for McAlester Sports, KNED 1150 AM, 98.3 FM locally. You can listen to us anywhere in the world from McAlsterRadio.com on the KNED tab, or just simply download the KNED app. You can keep up with all play-by-play action all season long. And we will do every single home game on video stream McAlester Radio's YouTube channel, and select road games as well, where we have the personnel and the Wi-Fi capability and the space to do so. So make sure that you are following us on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio. Again, that is Twitter at Buff Sports Radio, or Facebook at facebook.com/McAlester Radio, where we'll give you the broadcast information on each game, especially road games when we get there. But when it comes to home games for McAlester, you know what to expect. Radio and video in those games. And speaking of social media, let us know where you're listening or watching from tonight. Again, that is Twitter at Buff Sports Radio, Twitter at Buff Sports Radio, or send us a comment underneath the picture on McAlester Radio's Facebook page, and we will try to give you a shout out as we go throughout the games. About 3 minutes until tip here on KNED. We'll be right back here on your home for McAlester Sports.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
By supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Spectator has to support tonight's game by refraining from derogatory comments or behavior. We have to support.
Welcome back to the MAC. McAlester Activity Center debuted this year and going through its inaugural year here in McAlester, Oklahoma. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard and Austin Wheat running the camera here at the MAC. We're about to have our national anthem after a moment of silence.
On December 6th, our community lost Mr. Lewis Smitherman. Mr. Smitherman was truly a trailblazer in serving our school district. He served on the McAlester Board of Education for over 10 years, also served as president during that time. He also worked janitorial at William Bay Elementary School at the time of his passing. He was a substitute teacher for our district. He also served on city council as a 6th Ward councilman. His children are also McAlester graduates, including Mr. Hall of Famer Don Smitherman, 1988 state and Sean Smitherman, Jimmy as well as granddaughter and Buffalo basketball player Lakeisha Smith. He attended our last home game to watch his great grandson Brandon Smith play. Mr. Smitherman was truly a Buffalo through and through. Thank you. And now the national anthem.
All right, partner, you ready?
Let's shoot some hoops.
All right, so we're about to have our starting lineups here at the MAC. Let's go ahead and start off with the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. We'll send it back down to the floor to see if we can hear Larry pretty good.
Number 11, Elena Peel. Number 12, Elijah Brown. Number 15, Micah Music. And number 35, Mocha Galbraith. Here's your starting line for your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Number 10, Ty Davis. Number 15, Miss Corey Wilbur. 21, Madison Van Dorn. 23, Miss Katie Allen. And 42, Bodie Nystrom.
So Bodie Nystrom getting her first start of the year. Once again, the starters for the Lady Eagles, Jada Lyons, Alana Peel, Malaysia Brown, Micah Music, and Maka Galbraith for the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. For the McAlester Lady Buffaloes, Ty Davis, Tori Kilburn, Maddie Van Dorpy, Katie Allen, and Bodie Nystrom for your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. McAllister's wearing their home white uniforms, white on white, black numerals on the front and back, black McAlester across the chest. For the Edison Lady Eagles wearing their black on black uniforms, white numerals on the front and back, white Edison across the chest. McAlester will be moving it left to right across your radio dial if you're listening that way, Edison right to left, or will be your TV screens as well. So inside the circle, it's going to be Kilburn against Peel. Two junior forwards standing on the M logo here at center court. Looks like everyone's just about ready. Ball's up in the air. Tip is won dominantly by McAlester, and it's basketball time in the Heartland left wing. It's Katie Allen passing, that's Van Dorpy passing to the top of the key. Down low to Kilburn, backing up her lady. Down inside, her shot's blocked, gets her own rebound, and dribbles it out to the far corner. So Kilburn had 18 boards against the Lady Rovers back on Saturday. She's averaging 12.2 rebounds a game and 69% shooting, averaging nearly 20 points a game. She still has the ball far corner. Works off a screen by Nystrom, passes it top of the key to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy driving left, kicking back out, driving in back is Corey, back out right wing. Davis pulls up high post, back outside, Van Dorpy left wing. Van Dorpy striking towards the basket, up with the left-handed runner, no good. Offensive board by Tori Kilburn, and she's got an early 2 offensive rebounds and the first 2 points of the game for the Lady Buffaloes over the Lady Eagles here. McAlester will press. With the ball's peeled, dribbles across the top of the key, being traced from behind by Kilburn. It's a near corner, floater on the way from the baseline is missed. Offensive board down inside, but we have a tie ball. Katie Allen, and looks like Peel got their hands in on it. Since the possession arrow favors Edison, it will be an offensive rebound for them. And they will inbound it along the baseline. Galbraith looking right at the glass, gets out to the far corner, back over to Galbraith, deep in the corner. McAllister's running a man-to-man defense right now. Right front court. Dribbling to the top of the keys, Brown. Left hand. will hand the ball off over to Galbraith. Works around a screen to the top of the key. Hands it back off over to Peel along the arc. Working outside the three-point line. Left to right. Off another screen to the top of the key. Ty Davis handles that guard well. Here's the high post. Left elbow. Double team back out. Trying to drive in closer towards the rim. Bodie Nystrom, good defense and a travel. Forcing the travel on Alana Peel. And that will turn the ball over for Edison. McAlester leading 2-0, 6:28 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, great defense by McAlester that time. Just couldn't find an open shot for Tulsa.
Bodie Nystrom forcing a quick turnover here defensively on Edison's first offensive possession. Top of the key three by Kilburn is back ironed. High bounce, gets her own rebound. Kilburn with the left-handed layup, and it's good. 2 possessions, 3 rebounds for Tori Kilburn. She's got 4 points already, a minute 50 in. McAlester has not been very good at getting steals like they normally have. I mean, they're still averaging 8.7 steals a game on the year so far, but that's not as many as Coach Owen, I'm sure, wants. Near corner double team pass inside. Kilburn nearly got away with a she did get away with a push, but instead another Lady Buffalo ends up pushing Peel instead. It's going to be Katie Allen with the foul. First foul by either team, 5:57 left to go in the first, and a 4-0 McAlester lead. Inbound, left wing, back out near corner, passing down low post. Allen's got to be careful. She nearly pushed for another foul here as the ball finds its way back to the left front court. Brown trying to drive, kicking out back near corner. 2:15 into the first quarter. We got 5:40 left in it. High dribble, gathering it back here is Brown. Brown takes a long 2, and it's no good. Rebounded by Nystrom. Nystrom out far sideline as Allen will push it ahead over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy dribbles to the top of the key. And will pick up her dribble, passing right wing, wide open. Kilburn for 3. She's on fire. Paint it cold. Tori Kilburn. All 7 points for the Lady Buffaloes. We have 5:17 left in the first. Kilburn on the season shooting from 3, 38%. She's still not the team leader. That goes to Katie Allen. Here's a missed shot inside the paint. Kilburn's got another board. Kilburn across the half-court line with a pass over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy dribbling ahead, finding Nystrom baseline. She'll take the jumper. Too strong. Rebounded offensively by Davis. Far corner push out over to Allen's back ironed. Nystrom with another offensive rebound. She goes up for 2 and banks it in. Bodie Nystrom picking up where she left off last Saturday when she had a career-high 9 points against the Lady Ropers. And she had a great tournament as well, 5.3 points per game, had a couple of steals and shot 50%. Van Dorpy gets a steal in front of the scores table. 3-on-1 McAlester with all the numbers. Van Dorpy for 2, missed it though. Offensive board by Tori Kilburn, and she's playing janitor. Cleans up the missed shot. It's 11-0. She's already got 9. 4:33 left in the first. We'll take a timeout here on KNED.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Welcome back to the MAC. The Lady Buffaloes are off to a scorching start. They lead 11-0 over Edison here. 4:33 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Tori Kilburn already with 9 points and 5 boards.
The only other person with a bucket so far from McAlester, Bodie Nystrom. As the starters still remain here for the Lady Buffaloes out of the break. Edison with the basketball pass tip, but finds its way to Galbraith for the Lady Eagles. Double teamed in the front court, finds it to the edge of the circle. Van Dorpy had a steal earlier. Here's a tipped pass that's taken back by Peel. Peel dribbling inside. Good drive to the rim, and she got it and one. Great move by Alana Peel. She shoots, she scores right this way, Miss Peel, to the charity stripe. And the Lady Eagles have their first 2 points of the game.
2 points, Lana Peel.
The foul is on Nystrom, her first. That was some nifty hands there by Peel to be able to get to the rim. Shot is up and good with the and one, and McAlester opponents are now 18 of their last 18 from the free throw line. Going back to the Tahlequah game in the dying minutes. Outside right wing, Allen dribbles baseline, goes up for a long 2, left it short. Felt like she was floating in midair for the longest time there. But it's short and rebounded by Music. Edison going the other way. Peel passing down to the low post, bounce pass back inside, and there's a ball that gets knocked out of bounds, but not before a push by Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy's going to be charged with her first foul. Lady Buffalo's already with 3 here. Each one of them on a separate player. Edison has None so far with 3:51 left in the first. Inbound left elbow, passing right elbow. Now a little bit further, closer to the three-point line with it is Jada Lyons. Hasn't started her dribble, passes to the free throw line, over to Music, back outside right wing. Lyons dribbles out far corner, trying to dribble in, and we'll get it back out to that white line here that replaces what was the black line over at the
I believe
Bob Brumley
it was
Gymnasium?
black, yes.
I think so. Hand the ball off Peel. Trying to pass it right elbow. Good pass inside. Shot blocked by Nystrom. Rebounded by Davis. Lady Buffaloes the other way. Passing head over to Van Dorby. Van Dorby taking it in stride, and she's going to be fouled. Van Dorby to the free throw line, who so far is 3 of 5 there on the season. 3:15 left in the first. Lady Buffaloes are a 59% free throw shooting team, although they did shoot much better from the line during the Tahlequah Invitational at 66%. The seniors' first free throw is nothing but net, and the Lady Buffaloes lead 12-3. Lady Buffaloes averaging 57.2 points per game. Second shot by Van Dorby is straight down the barrel, and the Lady Buffaloes lead by double digits, 13-3. 3:13 left in the first. McAlester trying to improve to 5-2 on the year. Passing low post, up for two. Ty Davis got away with a hack right there. It's rebounded instead by Nystrom down low. Van Dorby feeds ahead over to Kilburn. Kilburn fighting for a ball here. We're going to have a tie ball. It's going to stay with Lady Buffaloes as they have the arrow. Yeah, it looked like Davis hit the right shoulder of Lady Eagle, who's going up for the layup there. So McAlester lucky they weren't blowing a whistle on there. But good defense instead. Near corner three on the way off the inbound by Van Dorpy's missed. Offensive board by Nystrom. Nystrom has her shot blocked out of bounds. And we'll have our first substitutions for McAlester. It'll be Avery Alberson coming in for Katie Allen. And looks like India Highshaw will check in for Bodie Nystrom, who has had another great start to a game, just like she did back on Saturday. Davis inbounds near corner. Van Dorby all alone for three. Hits off the top of the backboard and off the shot clock. So it'll be Edison basketball, 2:48 remaining here in quarter number one. Still a 13-3 game. McAlester not really getting their shot to fall from three outside of a Tori Kilburn three. They've had a lot of open ones.
But McAlester with outstanding defense here.
Yeah, so far. Left wing with the ball, dribbling around the arc, is Galbraith to the right wing. Three-pointer is up, and that hits off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Highshaw down inside the paint. She'll pass that over to Kilburn. Kilburn moving left to right. Kilburn behind the back, high post, in traffic, feeds it outside. Set up three by Alberson. Paint it gold. Avery Alberson right down the pipe, and the Lady Buffaloes lead 16-3. Alberson, every shot she's attempted this year from the field has been in a three. She is 2 of 5 from the field now, and Davis can't get away with that one. She's going to end up pushing a Lady Eagle, that is Malaysia Brown, out of bounds, and that'll be her first. So McAlester has 4 fouls on them, every one of them by a different player.
And if you're going to foul, that's what you want.
Yep, at least you're not piling it up on other people.
Right.
Down the near sideline, passing ahead. Ball goes through the hands of Music, but she gets it back. Pass inside. Highshaw's there to rip it away, but there'll be a tie ball staying with Edison. Lady Buffaloes are again leading 16-3, 1:54 left in the first. This is Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard bringing you McAlester basketball all season long. Again, boys playing next, who are 2-4 on the year, looking for their third win. Edison looking for their third as well. The boys are when we play in the game after this. Inbound low post. Ball comes loose. Stolen by Highshaw. So she gets her steal regardless. Passing head over to Davis. Davis right down the middle of the floor. She'll take it with the left hand and get fouled. The shot is no good, but she'll try to earn it at the charity stripe. Davis struggling from the free throw line so far this year, 29%, but boy, she is on fire from the field, 42%. She's averaging 6.8 points per game. She misses the first free throw. She had 7.3 points per game during the Tahlequah Invitational, including a career-high 13 against Tahlequah back on Friday. Davis makes the free throw, and it's 17-3. Lady Buffaloes on top by 14. 1:40 left in the first. Galbraith still in the backcourt, going to be double teamed by Kilburn. She's going backwards, has to pick up her dribble, lost the ball, stolen by Alberson. Alberson throws it into double coverage. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, but fortunately for McAlester, last touch by a Lady Eagle. 1:29 left to go here in the first quarter, 17-3. Got the legend Troy Meadows over here to my right. Inbound near corner, Alberson for three. This one's no good. Offensive board by Kilburn, and she's fouled. Tori Kilburn with another board, and she'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, before you know it, I'm going to be calling Troy's game, so the McAlester baseball will be kicking up in March. Same applies there as it does for basketball. We'll call every single game during that season. Kilburn makes the first free throw. It's 18-3. Van Dorpy checks out. Allen back in. India Highshaw comes out, and Bodie Nystrom back in. Kilburn's second free throw is good. The Lady Buffaloes on top here. 19-3, 1:18 left in the first. Kilburn already with 11 points in just one quarter. She's got 11 out of the 19. Peel driving in kind of recklessly, misses the shot hard off the backboard. Rebounded by Kilburn. McAlester moving down the other way. Kilburn passes it out to the left wing. They're going to call a travel on Kilburn first as she tried to turn her back and pass it outside over to Davis. Guess she just didn't catch her footing there. 1:05 left in the first. One more foul by McAlester will send the Eagles to the line, whether it's a shot or not. Brown, across the half-court line, past Alberson, stops right wing, sets up for three. It's on the way and short. Rebounded by Allen, down in the low post. Allen passing ahead to Kilburn. Kilburn gathers it in stride. Kilburn towards the rack. Left-handed layup is good, and the Lady Buffaloes crack the 20-point mark here in quarter number one with 13 from Kilburn, 21-3 the score. Here's a pass that's tipped. Alberson on the floor. Davis is as well. Davis will get the steal. Davis pushing it, stops. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Kilburn. She's got another board, and she's fouled again. Kilburn grabs rebounds like I grab pieces of popcorn. I just can't stop getting popcorn at the movies. You buy a big bag, and it's like addicting while you're watching your movie. Kilburn grabs rebounds like I grab for pieces of popcorn.
Yeah, she's an absolute vacuum. She's got 8 of them.
First shot made by Kilburn. And she had 12 rebounds in the first half against Rogers back on Saturday. She's already got 8 in just the first quarter here against the Lady Eagles. Second shot, and she's still perfect from the line. 23-3, McAlester up by 20. She's now got 15 points. 23 seconds, dying seconds here at the first quarter. Across half-court line. Left front court back inside the circle. Passing the ball of the Eagles to Brown of the Edison Eagles. Left wing Galbraith, 10 to shoot. 9, 8, edge of the circle, back left front court over to Galbraith. Overhead pass, left wing. Finding Chapman. Chapman back outside, 3 seconds. 2 seconds, they got to shoot it up here. Here's the shot, well after the buzzer it looked like. It nearly fell, but it'll be no good, and Lady Buffaloes lead 23-3 going into quarter number 2 here on KNED.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider. Deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485. 23-3, the Lady Buffaloes on top of the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. We're about to begin quarter number 2. Pride of McAlester loud and proud here at the MAC. To the right of us, we got Riley Forehand on the floor to begin quarter number 2, along with Avery Alberson, Tori Kilburn, Katie Allen, and Maddie Van Dorpy. So it's 23-3, Lady Buffaloes on top. On the right side of the half-court line if you're listening on radio. Van Dorpy dribbling angle right, picks up her dribble. Good defense by the Lady Eagles. High post back outside. Albertson top of the key three is short. Long rebound by the Edison Lady Eagles. Chapman will take it in stride and work the other way. Pass is tipped. Ball goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? It looks like it's Edison, and it'll be McAlester basketball after the Edison turnover. And I love the ugly sweaters, ugly Christmas sweaters from the McAlester student section, a.k.a. the Herd. That is over here where McAlester shooting. 2:33 left in the first half. Albertson with the inbound. Albertson passes between the rings over to Van Dorpy. High post, forehand back outside, far corner three by Allen is off the back iron. Fight for the rebound. Kilburn's got her 9th of the day. Near corner, Kilburn will take the three. This one's off the back iron. McAlester struggling from three so far today. Alberson's hit one, Torrey has hit one, but that's about it. Left front court. McAlester is shooting 35% from three on the season so far, so I guess they were bound to have a slow shooting night. It's okay when you're up 23-3 though. Defense, like you said earlier, Wyatt, has been phenomenal. And here's a travel inside the paint. Speaking of defense, forcing that on Galbraith, and it'll give the Lady Buffaloes the ball back.
Yeah, Tulsa Edison just hasn't had too many open looks. The McAlester defense has been suffocating here.
So Highshaw comes in. Kilburn gets her first breather as Davis has checked in as well. In 23-3. Davis, left wing, feeds the far corner over to Allen. Back over to forehand. Forehand had an open three if she wanted it. Instead passes angle right over to Van Dorpy. Finds a lane. Tough left-handed layup as it looked like the ball kind of got stuck to her hip for a minute there. It was missed, rebounded by Edison. 6:33 left in the half. On the floor for McAlester is again Van Dorpy, forehand, Highshaw, Davis, and Allen after the substitutions. Handoff over to Galbraith. Galbraith gets a screen by McIntosh, passing high post into traffic. Somehow finds its way over to Peel. A little weak pass out to the left wing, gathered up by Brown. Brown guarded up well by forehand. Lost the ball, still lost it. Has to gather it back in the deep corner. Back out left wing, Galbraith trying to dribble with her left hand to the baseline. Finds the baseline, goes up for two, and got the roll. So that ends the McAlester run, which was a 12-0 run there going back to the first quarter. 5:53 left in the half.
Tulsa Edison just shooting 20% from the field tonight.
High post. Van Dorpy outside to the left elbow. Pulling up for a two-pointer is Allen, and she got it. It's 25-5. Lady Buffaloes back up by 20. Allen's first 2 points of the night, I believe.
Yes.
Allen on the season again. 44% from three. One of the best pure shooters I've seen in high school basketball in my time of covering high school basketball and just watching it in general. Speaking of Allen, she gets a steal ahead over to Highshaw. Passing ahead over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy with a bounce over to Davis. Davis can't make the two, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Edison. I thought that was probably touched by Van Dorpy, so again, McAlester gets a lucky break here.
What an athletic play by Allen, though, to be able to save that ball from going out of bounds and get the steal.
Absolutely. It's going to be a timeout first. I thought we were about to have a full line change. Looks like a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back. 5:14 left in the half. Lady Buffaloes lead 25-5 over Edison here on
Happy
KNED.
holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lady Buffaloes with the basketball, leading 25-5. 5:14 left in the half. Ty Davis inbounds over to Albertson, who's wide open but misses the shot. And a foul call to McAlester as someone ended up hitting the forehead there of Alana Peel. On the floor for McAlester, Ty Davis, Avery Alberson, Maddie Van Dorby, India Highshaw, and Katie Allen. For the Edison Eagles, we have Malaysia Brown, saw Galbraith on the floor. Trying to have them turn a little bit. They got Peel that has the ball right now. And also now with it is McIntosh after a good defensive play by Highshaw. And Highshaw, she forced a turnover. Great play by India Highshaw. And also on the floor here for the Lady Eagles, Denasia Chapman as well. 25-5, Davis takes it with a full head of steam and passes it to the right wing. Standing on one of the logos is Allen. Works its way around the arc over to Van Dorby, top of the key. Van Dorby picks up her dribble, tries passing high post. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be taken back by Allen, but no, not a foul. Instead, it's a timeout called by Coach Owen, and we'll take it with 4:42 left in the half, and Lady Buffaloes leading 25-5 here on KNED.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
$25-5, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes after a timeout by Coach Owen. Both teams, well, looks like the Eagles have 3 left. McAllister's got 4. McAlester with the ball, back outside. With the top of the keys, Van Dorby. Van Dorby behind the back, drives left lane. Too strong with the shot. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, last touched by McAlester. Looks like same personnel on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. Got to give credit to Edison. Even McAlester could be up by a lot more than 20 right now, but Edison forcing some tough shots inside the paint. And relatively been taking decent care of the ball when it comes to not letting McAlester get steals. A lot of their turnovers have just been McAlester packing the paint and forcing Edison to make a mistake here. But with pressure here is Davis with a nice kick towards one of the cheerleaders here. But when it's come to one-on-one pressure, the Edison Lady Eagles have actually done a pretty decent job. It's once they get inside the perimeter is when they get into some trouble. Ball on the edge of the circle, with it is Brown. Brown starts her dribble left. About to come in as Tori Kilburn and Bodie Nystrom. Hand the ball off of Galbraith, works off a screen to the top of the key. Stopping free throw line, almost lost the ball. Bounce pass out, long 2 is up and way too strong. Rebounded on the floor. It's a tie ball. Looks like it's going to stay with the Lady Eagles, so there's an offensive board for them. So Kilburn and Nystrom come in for Highshaw and Alberson. Just over halfway through the second quarter, McAlester leading 25-5. Galbraith surveying, can't find anyone, gets it out to the left wing off the inbound. Brown with the ball, dribbling right, guarded up by Ty Davis. Bounce pass inside, came loose. Peel is on the floor with Maddie Van Dorpy, and you can credit Van Dorpy with the steal here as Lady Buffaloes have the possession arrow on that possession.
That was her second steal tonight.
On the season for Van Dorpy, that's her 6th. Down inside, good pass from Van Dorpy to Bodie Nystrom, and she obliges. Finishes with the right hand. Says, thank you. Great pass, 27-5.
Bodie Nystrom now with 4 points.
And she's just getting better and better, averaging 3 points per game. Had a lot of playing time last year, started some games as a sophomore last year, Bodie Nystrom. As here's a pass that goes wild. Last touched by the intended target, Shaylin McIntosh, and the Lady Buffaloes will get the ball back, leading 27-5. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left in the half. The Lady Buffaloes, this is their last game until December 28th when they take part in the Bertha Teague tournament, the Mid-America Classic. They'll play Kingfisher on that Thursday as Davis finds a great lane and finishes with the right hand to make it 29-5. They'll play, I believe, at 4:30 on that Thursday against Kingfisher in the opening day of the Mid-America Classic.
Ty Davis, by the way, now with 3 points.
That's at East Central University's gymnasium if you've ever been there in Ada, Oklahoma. 29-5. For tonight, this will be McAlester boys' last game until the Primus Moore Invitational. That'll be held here at the MAC starting on January 4th. 2:32 left in the half. Edison currently with the ball. Lady Buffaloes leading 29-5 after the bucket from Ty Davis. Galbraith, right elbow. Here's a tough shot. Short. Ball's inside the paint, and we're going to have a tie ball here. This one's going to stay with Edison. Tori on the floor there with Elena Peel. 2:19 left in quarter number 2. Inbound to Peel, low post, and there's going to be a foul inside the paint. It's either going to be on Van Dorby or Kilburn. It looks like it's going to be on Kilburn. If so, that's only her first, I believe.
Foul 15, Tori Kilburn.
And it is. Kilburn will come out for a moment. India Highshaw checks in. Lady Buffaloes with a comfortable 24-point lead with 2:17 left in the half. Galbraith will inbound left of the glass along the baseline. Can't find anyone down in the low post. Will clear it out to the left wing, finding Brown. Brown overhead pass in to the baseline. It'll go out of bounds. McAlester basketball. Get another instance of McAlester clogging up the paint. That's where Edison's wanting to get the ball to, and the Lady Buffaloes not having any of it. 2:09 left in the half. McAlester trying to expand on their lead. Bodie Nystrom with the ball left wing after the pass from Davis. Was looking for Highshaw. That one's guarded up well. Passes left elbow over to Van Dorby. Back outside to Nystrom. And they'll reset it up to the right wing. Davis trying to drive towards the rack. Feeds it to a trailing Highshaw who couldn't handle it, but luckily finds his way back over to Davis, who worked along the baseline. Right wing, Nystrom. Top of the key. Davis will backpedal and calls 5 out. Or just holds the 5 up in the air. Working off some screens inside the perimeter. Passing right wing back inside over to Highshaw. Double team goes up for the shot. Her shot is blocked, and we'll have an offensive rebound as the possession will stay with McAlester on the tie ball. Another block shot here by Edison. I believe that's already their third.
Yes.
Davis slaps the ball, looks for someone to come open. We'll find Katie Allen, right wing 3 along the way. Paint it gold! Only a matter of time for Katie Allen to be able to find her stride, and it's 32-5. Katie Allen, her first made 3 of the game, and she's got 5 points. Pass to the top of the key. With it is Lyons. Lyons back inside the circle with a pass. Finding Brown. Brown guarded up by Davis. 1:08 left in the half. Brown dribbling left hand to the left wing. Working on her well as Davis hands the ball off over to Galbraith. Galbraith working off a screen towards the top of the key. Again, man-to-man, Van Dorby on her. Finds a lane now. Drives up. Goes for 2. Too strong. Rebounded by Allen. Under a minute left in the half. Lady Buffaloes with the dominant defensive performance so far. Inside over to Nystrom. Nystrom, tough shot over Lady, missed it. India Highshaw says, I got you, sis. She makes it 34-5. 41 seconds left in the half.
India Highshaw with her first 2 points.
It is 34-5. Lady Buffaloes applying pressure as soon as Edison crosses the half-court line. As it's Davis on Brown. Pass to the top of the key now to Galbraith outside the perimeter. Now kind of trying to catch their breath a little bit. Our Lady Eagles as the ball's going to be tipped into the backcourt over to Davis. Gathering it back is Brown. Dribbles along the arc, hands it off over to Chapman. Chapman around the arc as well. Maddie Van Dorby placed herself between her and the intended target. Gets the steal. Lost it back, though. And it's the Eagles that will get the steal right back. Going in transition, Galbraith up for 2. Good defense by Van Dorby. Misses the shot. No one was there to get the rebound but the shooter. And we'll have an offensive board with 0.4 seconds left. There was 3 McAlester players that were all around the paint, but they just cleared the paint and let Galbraith get her own board and a chance for some points here if they can tip it in 0.4 seconds. The Eagles looking, still looking. There's the inbound near corner. A behind-the-back 3, just trying to throw it up for grabs on a hope of a miraculous shot, but it will not fall. And the Lady Buffaloes with a dominant first-half performance lead 34-5 over the Tulsa Edison Eagles. We'll be back with some halftime stats here on.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 will treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester.
My what?
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Walther's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Walther's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. 34-5, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes on top of the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles, using dominant defense to lead to a lot of points in McAlester in cruise control right now at the end of the first half. Let's go ahead and let's look at the first half stats for the Lady Buffaloes.
Well, Tori Kilburn had 15 points in that first half on 5-8 shooting. That's good for 62% from the field. She also had a three-pointer, 33% from three, and also perfect from the charity stripe, 100%. Also had 9 boards, 7 offensive, 2 defensive. Katie Allen had 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting. That's 50% from the field. 1 of 2 from 3. Also had 2 defensive boards and 1 steal for Katie. Bodie Nystrom had 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting. That's good for 40%. She also had 4 boards. Ty Davis had 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting and 1 made free throw. She also had 2 boards and 1 steal. And Aubrey Alberson with 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting from the field. That's good for 25%, and 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Also, Maddie Van Dorpy had 2 points, both with made free throws, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. And also, India Highshaw, she had 2 points on 50% shooting from the field, and she also had 3 boards. And that's going to round out your scoring.
We got to remember to buy some ducks. And now that we have a little bit more elbow room here at the MAC than we did over at Bob Relman Gymnasium.
Yeah, you can really let one fly now.
You can rear back and let one fly. So we need to play Chuck-a-Duck the next home game that we end up having, which after the Primus Moore Invitational will be against Tulsa Will Rogers on January the 9th.
Just make sure you don't hit somebody in the head walking behind us.
Yeah, you got to make sure we don't do that. Looking at some of the team stats.
All right, McAlester Lady Buffs, 12 of 32 from the field. That's good for 38%. Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles, they are 2 of 15. That's good for 13%. McAlester Lady Buffs from beyond the arc, 3 of 10. That's good for 30%. Tulsa Edison, 0 of 3. Also, Lady Buffs, 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. That is good for 88%. Tulsa Edison Eagles, they've made their one and only free throw 100%. Also, McAlester Lady Buffs, looks like they have 20 boards so far here tonight, 12 offensive, 8 defensive. Tulsa Lady Eagles with just 8 boards, 4 offensive and 4 defensive. Also, as far as steals and turnovers go, McAlester has 7 steals. They were able to force 13 Tulsa Edison turnovers, and they just have 2 turnovers themselves.
That is a winning combination right there.
Also, Tulsa Edison with 3 blocks, McAlester with 1.
All right, so again, it's a lot of doing what you did in the first half for your keys to the second half, but do you have anything else to add to that?
Yes, just a little nitpick. Again, the 3-point percentage is a little low at 30%, but again, if you're going to have an off night from 3, tonight's the night to do so.
And they started really picking that up in the second quarter, too.
Right.
You saw usually it's when Katie hits her first, it seems like everyone else starts to join along,
too.
too.
Yeah, it's kind of contagious.
Yeah, so again, 34-5 is the score. What I like to see from the Lady Buffaloes is, again, their inside shot hasn't been able to fall as much as, you're talking about the outside, but really their drives towards the inside have been, and shots off the drive inside the paint, haven't really been falling. If you're looking at a bunch of their points, McAlester looking at some of the offensive rebounds they have. Like you said, they had 12. I think they scored on nearly every one of those offensive rebounds, so it's leading to easy putbacks on the other side. I like to see them create more points off the dribble, or maybe able to find some open looks inside and cash in there immediately. So, again, it's 34-5. Again, we're nitpicking. When you're up 34-5, you can nitpick a little bit. And I'm sure that no one nitpicks more than Coach Owen.
Just don't let anybody get injured.
Absolutely.
That's the main point.
Absolutely. So we're about to get into the second half in just a moment. It's 34-5. The McAlester Lady Buffaloes on top of the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. We'll be back here in just a moment on KNED. Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number is 001.
Happy holidays from everyone at
444-85.
Patriot Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Welcome back to the MAC. This is Brandon Green along with Wyatt, the Cadillac Kid Hubbard, is what they call him on KNED. Subtle plug, you can listen to his show on this station if you're listening on KNED from 10 until 2, Monday through Friday. And subtle plug, you can hear mine from 10 until 2 on K101. And why not? Austin Weed, who's running the camera over here today, he has an afternoon show from 2 until 6, and he is certainly a personality. 34-5, McAlester is on top of the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. We're about to begin half number 2. Again, Tori Kilburn led the Lady Buffaloes in the first half with 15 points. She is on the floor to begin the third quarter along with the rest of the McAlester starters, Van Dorpy, Ty Davis, Bodie Nystrom, and Katie Allen for McAlester. I'd like to thank our sponsors for the season: Sam Walters Freedom Ford, McAlester Direct Primary Care, Freeze and Flare Heat and Air, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, The Bank and A, Fenton Nissan, WE Offered Propane, Vickers Power Sports, and Vickers Furniture. We're flipping sides now. McAlester shooting on the left side of the half-court line, and it will be Edison shooting on the right side. McAlester gets the ball to begin quarter number 3, and we are underway. Davis with the basketball, dribbling left side, will pass out to the left wing. Allen hit a 3 earlier. At the top of the key with it is now Kilburn. Passes it out to Van Dorpy, working back around the arc. Davis face guarded here by Peel. To the left wing, Allen with the ball, and she'll dribble it out to the white line. Pass now off over to Van Dorpy. Van Dorpy overhead pass, wide open, left wing 3 by Allen. Paint it gold! Maddie Van Dorpy assisting Katie Allen for the top of the key 3.
That's Allen's second 3. She now has 8 points.
7:24 left to go in the third. Lady Buffaloes strike here early in the third, and it's Tori Kilburn with the steal beyond the perimeter. Kilburn will work herself down the floor behind the back. She dribbles towards the rim. Euro step, left-handed layup. Tori Kilburn, that girl good. It's 39-5.
She now has 17.
She took it all the way down the floor herself. On the edge of the circle, passing to the far corner. With it is Lyons. Lyons lob out back near the circle. Over to Brown. Far sideline. As it'll be Galbraith takes her dribble into a 3. Blocked shot by Allen, rebounded by Kilburn. Passing ahead to Davis. Davis 1-on-2, doesn't have the numbers, has a clear lane though, and will score. Lady Buffaloes with a quick, what is that now, 6 points? Or is that 7? Looks like that's quick now. 7 points for Lady Buffaloes out of the break. It's 41-5. 6:34 left in the third. That's now 5 points for Ty Davis. Bounce pass to the far sideline. Lady Buffaloes lead 41-5. Defense leading to offense. You had a steal by Kilburn on the possession before that. She went straight down the floor. Block shot by Katie Allen, leading to Ty Davis going straight down the floor. Now it's Bodie Nystrom. She got a steal, but it's stolen right back here by Jada Lyons of the Eagles. Near corner. Back over to the right wing. 3-pointers up in the air. Nearly banked in, but rebounded by Davis. Lady Buffaloes moving the other way. Passing head over to Kilburn. Kilburn, left-handed layup, and it's good. Tori Kilburn on the verge of having another 20-point game. She has scored 19. Edison with the timeout, as Lady Buffaloes have scored 9 points in just a little over 2 minutes of game time in quarter number 3. They lead 43-5. We'll take a break and be back here on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester.
(43-5). Yes, you heard me correctly. The Lady Buffaloes putting on a clinic here in the final home game of the calendar year 2023. 5:53 left to go in the third.
And Tori Kilburn, she's shooting 70% tonight with 19 points.
New players on the floor. It looks like Amory Perrin comes in for Van Dorpy. Ty Davis also on the floor with Tori Kilburn, Katie Allen, and Bodie Nystrom. Passes inside the paint as it's Edison with the basketball. Back out to the top of the key and a little back pedal is Malaysia Brown. Edison's also very, very young. They have 7 freshmen on the roster here. They ended up starting 2 tonight with Micah Music and Maka Galbraith. Past the high post. It's tipped and stolen by Bodie Nystrom. He's got another steal. Back-to-back possessions with steals. Going ahead over to Ty Davis. Davis misses the layup, though. And there's a foul down inside the paint on it and a push by Kilburn. It's only her second. 5:16 remaining in the third. I believe Edison only scored 3 points in the first quarter and only 2 in the second, so only made 2 shots from the field. One of them was an and one. Right wing. It's a pretty impressive display of defense here by the Lady Buffaloes. Down low post. Mid-range jumper is up and good. Jada Lyons breaks the long stretch of scoring by the Lady Buffaloes, and now it's 43-7, McAlester on top.
That was only her third made shot, 3 of 18.
Amory Perrin to the top of the key over to Kilburn. Passed it outside. Thought about the long 3 was Allen. Feeds it back far corner. Kilburn for 3. This one's short. Amory Perrin reaches up and grabs the board. Hands it off over to Katie Allen, who has a turnaround jumper That falls, banks it in. It's 45-7.
Katie Allen now with 10.
The double-digit club she goes today. Again, she's averaging 15.2 points per game on the year. On 41% shooting from the field, but 44% from three. And this is something new. I've never seen this before, as we have the near sideline, driving in Galbraith to the high post. The Tulsa Edison Eagles, as we have a steal here by Ty Davis, going down the floor, driving up for two, left that one short. Offensive board by Tori Kilburn, and she scores to make it 47-7. McAlester up by 40. The Tulsa Edison Eagles boys team, they're not waiting. They're not going to wait at all. They are in the stands, but outside the stands. So they're like behind the stands doing their warm-ups right now. Like they're getting stretched a little bit early. I dig it, though.
That's dedication right there.
Get warmed up. Make sure that you don't get injured. As here's a steal again by Ty Davis. She is all over the floor. Davis clearing herself towards the rim, and this time Davis finishes with the right hand, and it's 49-7.
Davis has 7 points on 50% shooting tonight.
It just usually what struck me, because you usually see if you're going to get stretched up a little bit early, you're going to do that inside the locker room. But it's cool to be able to do it when you have a little bit of a long stretch out over here. And you couldn't do this at Bob Brumley.
No.
As we have a turnover on the Edison Lady Eagles, who tried finding a target along the left wing, and it sails out of bounds. A lot of substitutions here. Let's see who remains. Riley Forehand, Avery Alberson's on the floor. We got Amory Perrin also checking in. Sophomore guard number 25, Kylie Dooney, the daughter of head boys basketball coach Mike Dooney, and India Highshaw on the floor for Lady Buffaloes as well. McAlester with the basketball, leading what they say is 48-7. We have 47-7, I thought, right? Near corner, Perrin gets it to the top of the key. Alberson thought about the three, dribbles to the left wing, or left elbow, rather.
I have 49-7.
We're off somewhere. Top of the key, Dooney. Dooney will feed it over to Forehand. I guess they might have reverted a three back to a two or something. I don't know. They have it at 48-7 here, but you have 49-7? They didn't want it to be in a football score, did they?
No.
As we have a 5-second call or a timeout called first. Looks like a 5-second call, and the Lady Buffaloes will turn it over.
Yeah, I have 49-7.
I'd say keep it what you got right now, because it was 47-7, and then there was the made two by Ty Davis.
Right.
And they only gave her 1 point. I think what you have is right. Pass to the right. It doesn't really matter right now, but here's a near corner three that's off. Rebounded by Alberson, who'll clear it. Alberson taking in stride, double teamed, lost the ball. Ball's getting knocked loose, is rolling towards the baseline. Who touched it last? It'll be a turnover, McAlester, as it was last touched by Alberson. So the Edison Lady Eagles will inbound along the baseline. 2:16 remaining in the third. McAlester defending the right side of the half-court line. Bounce pass down inside. Two-pointer is up and good by the Lady Eagles. Cutting it to 49-7. Excuse me, 49-9. It should be 49. You have it right, Wyatt. They're just off by a point. Inside, Highshaw going up for two, can't bank it in. Gets her own rebound. Highshaw can't get the roll that time. Gets her own rebound a third time. Missed it. Highshaw is stat padding at this point. Gets a rebound. But this time it won't be a rebound for her, as it will be a possession arrow favoring Edison. Give the ball over to Edison on the defensive board there. But she had, 3 offensive rebounds? Obviously, she's not really stat padding, but, man, that's a lot of rebounds on one possession there for India Highshaw. I'm sure that she would have loved to finish it with
she's up to 5
points.
offensive boards tonight.
Man. Highshaw had 3 rebounds in the Tahlequah Invitational. Near corner, 49-9, right wing three is up and short. Offensive rebound out by the short corner. Going up for two is Brown, and this one's airballed. Too strong. Rebounded by Alberson. McAlester moving across the half-court line after a dribble behind the back by Alberson to pass ahead over to Dooney. Dooney shovels it forward to the right wing over to Perrin. Perrin passing to the right wing to Forehand. Pass it down inside, and there will be a foul called on the Lady Eagles, as we're going to be having Alberson go to the free throw line. I think the foul is going to be on Micah Music. 1:22 left in the third. Lady Buffaloes look like they're well on their way to improving to 5-2 and winning their 4th out of their last 5 games, as Alberson makes the first free throw. Checking in for the Lady Eagles, Denaza Chapman coming in for Galbraith. And it's 50-9, not 49-9. Somewhere they just hit the wrong button, I think. Also checking in, Kaylee Knight in for Kylie Dooney. Second shot is good by Alberson. So Avery 2 of 2 from the free throw line to make it 51-9. Got to keep that in mind every time that I look up at the scoreboard now, just to add a point. Overhead pass to the near corner. Chapman, quarterback pass with the southpaw left hand over to the left wing. Cross court, now far corner. Lions looking inside, guarded up well by forehand. Driving in, runner is up and short. Forehand will clear it with a rebound. 55 seconds left in the third. Forehand passing it over to Perrin. Perrin shoveling it near corner, inside over to Highshaw. Highshaw back outside, left wing three by Alberson. Off the back iron, rebounded up high. Knight knocked it loose, stolen by Alberson. Back into the backcourt, passing inside to Highshaw. Highshaw contested two. Highshaw right on her. And that'll make it 53-9. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, we're still 1 point off. 27 seconds left in the third. Pass to the short corner, back outside left wing. To the top of the key again, Lions will take a three and miss. Offensive rebound, Peel gets it up and makes it and one. That's the second time that Elena Peel has made a bucket and gotten fouled in the process. She'll try to complete the three-point play. 17 seconds remaining in quarter number 3.
That foul was on Avery Perrin, her first.
Peel eyes the rim, shot is up, and this one's nothing but net. Lady Buffaloes lead 53-12, 15 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Alberson behind the back, crossover move, passes left wing over to Perrin, 9 seconds to shoot, inside to Highshaw. Highshaw, turnaround, bank shot, inside the paint. That is like clockwork. Highshaw with the two to make it 55-12. 1 second, left wing, no shot, and we head to the fourth quarter. Lady Buffaloes dominating 55-12 the score here on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
So we have 8 minutes on the clock. We have those fours up in the air, Lady Buff fans. It's 55-12. Again, we're 1 point off on the scoreboard here. But again, 55-12, McAlester is on top. Pass to the top of the key. Alberson on the floor with Perrin, Highshaw, Knight, and forehand. And Highshaw nearly made another two inside the paint, contested. This one goes out of bounds, though, as it spun out. And it will give the Lady Eagles the ball. So it's been all McAlester right from the jump, as Lady Buffalo scored the first 11 points. Then they scored the next, 13. And then they scored the next, 30 after shots were made by the Lady Eagles. Down inside. It's going to be knocked loose, gathered back along the baseline by the Lady Eagles. They have a rainbow pass that gets knocked into the backcourt, and it will not be a backcourt violation. They're going to say Lady Buffalo tipped it. So Brown will take it across the half-court line, pick up her dribble, bounce pass to the left wing over to Chapman. Chapman bounce pass left elbow, feeds it baseline. Two is up and good by 00 Shaylin McIntosh, the senior forward. And it's now 55-14. Forehand pass to the left wing over to Perrin. Perrin finding Highshaw, good positioning, better pass by Perrin, and Highshaw has now 8 points to make it 57-14. I think that's safe to say that is a new career high for India Highshaw, the sophomore post player for the Lady Buffaloes. She's going to find herself into the leading scorers. I think she is already there. Outside right wing three is going to graze the front side of the rim, rebounded by forehand again. Forehand across that court line over to Alberson. Alberson stopping, top of the key, wide open. She'll take the three. This one's off the back iron. Highshaw gets the offensive rebound, misses the shot though.
And Highshaw with 6 offensive boards.
Goodness gracious. Lady Buffaloes are eating inside the paint right now. Long two is going to rattle out. And Forehand's got another rebound herself. Back-to-back possessions here for Riley Forehand with the defensive board. Right wing Knight with the ball over her head. 2 minutes into the final quarter of play. Baseline from nearly behind the backboard shot by Highshaw is air ball, too strong. Taking it down the floor after getting the board is Brown. She'll take it to the rack and score. Well, after she passes over to Peel, by the way. Peel's now got 8 points. She's got half of the Lady Eagles' points. It is 57-16. Perrin feeds it inside. Highshaw. This time she misses. Too high off the glass. Good defense by McIntosh. 57-16. Lady Buffaloes on top. Pass inside. 2 is up by McIntosh and missed. It'll be rebounded by Forehand, who's got another board defensively. She's just, again, getting a lot of boards. It's been her, Kilburn, Bodie Nystrom, and India Highshaw just getting a ton of rebounds tonight. I'd say they probably make up for about 70% of them, if not more. Outside far corner, Forehand, perfect pass, finding a wide open Avery Alberson, who banks it in inside the paint, which will make it 59-16. Lady Buffaloes on top. With 3 minutes into the final quarter, we'll have a whistle and a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Lady Buffaloes up big, 59-16 here on.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider. Deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined Dr. Chris and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485. 5:04 left in the game. It's the Lady Buffaloes again 59, the Edison Lady Eagles 16. Again, when Ty Davis made it 2 earlier, they ended up giving them a point. So just keeping that in mind when we say the score and you're looking at it on the YouTube stream, like, that's not the right score. That's our reasoning that we have there. Amory Parrott on the floor with Rylan Lesnow, Kylie Dooney, Riley Forehand, and we also have Kaylee Knight on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. Edison with the basketball. High post 2 is up and no good. Offensive rebound by the shooter, McIntosh. Back out to the near corner. Brown being guarded by Forehand. Tries dribbling inside. Good defense by Forehand. Passes tipped by Perrin. Taken back by the Lady Eagles. 4.5 left in the game. Brown against this 3-2 Lady Buffalo zone defense. Feeds it near corner. Pass high post, McIntosh back outside left wing. Spot up 3 is up and nothing but net by Derica Brown.
That was their first made 3 on the night. They were 1 of 10.
59-19, Lady Buffaloes on top. Perrin pass the top of the key over to Dooney. Dooney lobbing inside over for Lesnow. Lesnow trying to get towards the rack, and a great move by the freshman, Rylan Lesnow. Fading away from the basket. Lobs it in off the glass, and it's now 61-19. Got 3:50 left to go in the game, and there is Lesnow's first 2 points. Now she's got 9 on the season as we have a ball get knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Checking in, Madison Webb, another freshman here for the Lady Eagles. I mentioned just a young team. Again, the more experience they get, they're going to get better. 7 freshmen here for this Lady Eagles team. Inbound, low post, McIntosh for 2. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by Lesnow. Lesnow taking it down the far sideline, speeding forward. Stopping along the far corner. I'll hand the ball over to Perrin to the top of the key. Forehand for 3. Forehand can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Lesnow, she can't score off the right block. And the Lady Eagles in that possession with the rebound by Shaylin McIntosh. 61-19, McAlester is up. And they will improve to 5-2 on the year. Like we said, win their 4th out of their last 5, and they'll have to wait two weeks and 2 days until their next game when they take on Kingfisher and the Bertha Teague Mid-America Classic. Going to be a fantastic tournament, by the way. We encourage you to come on out and watch. It's only going to be an hour away in Ada. Near corner. Getting it down inside over to Webb. Webb right block. Gathers it back out. Near corner 3 on the way by Galbraith is airballed. Lesnow grabs the rebound. Throws head over to Dooney. Dooney taking it towards the rim. Zooms forward. Wild shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Lady Eagles again inside the paint. 2.5 left in the game. In the game, the Lady Buffaloes made sure that they decided early. 61-19, near corner. Trying to dribble. Gathers it back, passes it back outside. Near corner. Galbraith. Great pass inside for Webb. Webb can't finish, though. Rebounded by Dooney. 2:10 left in the game. Kylie Dooney passing left wing over to forehand. Coach Owen calling out play. Forehand will pass over to Perrin, who couldn't handle the pass, but now gathers it back. The top of the key over to Knight. Knight lobbing it out left wing. Forehand wide open 3. Painted gold. Riley forehand. Her second made 3 of the year, and it's 64-19. Lady Buffaloes up big time with 1:40 left. Again, boys will be coming up after this. We'll have our post-game stats. We have a far corner 3 be missed by the Eagles and rebounded by Lesnow. Lesnow right down the floor, coast to coast, and can't finish with the shot. Rolls off the front side of the rim, rebounded by Edison again. But we'll have the girls' post-game stats at the conclusion of the boys' game. As we have an airballed shot here, as forehand will grab another rebound. Passing head over to Dooney. Dooney far sideline. Lobbing ahead for Lesnow. Lesnow fouled underneath the basket. And Lesnow will have a couple of free throws heading her way here when she toes the line. Yeah, but that way we can get the Lady Buffaloes the correct coverage, post-game coverage that they deserve. We're pressed for time when we do it in between the girls and boys games. And we'll have the pregame for the boys games coming up shortly after the conclusion of this one. It'll be the 2-4 McAlester Buffaloes against the 2-3 Tulsa Edison Eagles. As the first shot is made by Lesnow. Now 65-19. If Lesnow can make this next one, she just matches a career high in the young career here of Lesnow. I believe she's played, this is her either third or fourth game that she's played in this year for McAlester. She misses the next free throw, though, gets her own rebound, tries going baseline, passes it along the baseline over to Knight. Knight feeding it back inside over to India Highshaw, who rolls it in, and Highshaw is in the double digits. She's got 10 points. 67-19, final minute of play. On the floor, Dooney, Lesnow, Highshaw, Knight, and forehand. Pass along the near sideline. Trying to drive, stopping is Lyons, lobbing it back out top of the key. Long 3 is up and off kilter, rebounded by Highshaw. She's got another board. 35 seconds remaining in the game, near corner, Knight. Looking in for Highshaw. Highshaw for 12 points, you betcha! India Highshaw has been putting on a clinic. She has now got 12 points for the Lady Buffaloes. 69-19 the score. 20 seconds left in the game. Right wing, Lyons trying to go baseline. Up with a tough shot. Rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Dooney. 12 seconds. Dooney taking it down the floor. Dooney stopping top of the key. We'll pass it out right wing over to forehand. Forehand inside over to Lesnow. Lesnow has her shot blocked. And the ball will roll out of bounds with 2.8 seconds left. Unless we have a buzzer beater here, as the Lady Buffaloes do have the ball. Final score should be 69-19. Knight looking inside, finds Highshaw. There is the buzzer beater, and there is the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold. The McAlester Lady Buffaloes win 71-19 over the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles to improve to 5-2 on the year, and they have won now 4 out of their last 5 games. let's go ahead and take a break. We're going to be having our boys pregame starting up here momentarily. Again, the girls postgame stats will be talked about at the conclusion of the boys game, so make sure that you stick around for the entirety of the boys game as we have a good one on deck for you. Again, final score 71-19, McAlester Lady Buffaloes win here on KNED.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
Lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Welcome back to the MAC here in McAlester, Oklahoma. We just finished up with the ladies' game in which the McAlester Lady Buffaloes put on a clinic. They won 71-19 over the Tulsa Edison Lady Eagles. Now let's preview the boys. The McAlester Buffaloes 2-4 under head coach Mike Dooney in his first year at the helm. They finished 7th place in the Tahlequah Invitational over the weekend. They ended up losing to Moore 76-53. They lost to Jinx 87-45, but then they finished off the tournament with a win against Tulsa Chef 53-43. In the loss to Moore, the Buffaloes didn't necessarily play poorly. The defending tournament champions just played that well. McAlester was 49% from the field, Moore 55%. McAlester was 33% from three. Moore made 10 threes at 45%. McAlester also lost the rebound battle by 8, and the turnover battle just 16-9. McAlester even took average care of the ball. It just, again, Moore played outstanding, fantastic. But against Jinx, different story. Evan Goodwin scored 44 of his team's first 54 points. He only played in 3 quarters, and he set a single-game scoring record as well as 3-point record with 10. The Buffaloes did pull within 5 in the second quarter, but poor shooting and 16 second-half turnovers and 26 altogether doomed the Buffaloes. In the win versus Chef, though, stats are pretty even. The Buffaloes simply shot better at 40% from the field to 36% for Chef, 25% from 3 to 13% for the Arrows, and 16 to 22 from the line to 5 of 7 for Chef. Looking at some star players from over the weekend, Devontre McKendrick, he set a new career high with 17 points over the weekend. Also had 13 points per game on 38% shooting, 42% from 3 to be the team's leading 3-point shooter right now. He also had 3.7 rebounds per game and a few steals. Brandon Smith had 11.7 points per game, 48% shooting, 36% from 3, had 9 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. You also had Malachi Rice at 9.7 points per game on 46% shooting, had 5.7 rebounds a game. Garrett Pickett, 5.7 points per game, but he led the team in rebounds over the weekend with 7.3 rebounds per game. And when he did shoot the ball, shot it at a high percentage, 64% from the field. And also Davian Pouncil, although he only had 9 points on the tournament, averaging 3 points a game, he had 5 steals, all happening in, I believe, 1 game against Tulsa Chef back on Saturday. So he's hoping to keep up his defensive efforts when we take on the Edison Eagles here in just a little while. We're going to take a break and preview the Edison Eagles in just a moment. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on KMU.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider. Deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
All right, let's look at the McAlester Buffalo opponents tonight. Again, the Buffaloes awaiting action against the Tulsa Edison Eagles. Looking at the Eagles, led by head coach Marco Harris, are 2-3 on the year. They are averaging 54.2 points per game, giving up just 57 points per game, so a lot of games pretty close. They were 20-8 last year. They lost to Del City, the eventual state champions, 49-40 in the state quarterfinals. They have gone to 5 state championships, but they're looking for their first win in it, and they're hoping that this might be the year. Games this year so far, they lost to Hall & Hall 62-46, but they beat Will Rogers 55-47. McAlester got to at least look at Will Rogers over the weekend. They didn't play them in the Tahlequah Invitational, but they watched some Roper action over the weekend in Tahlequah. They went to the Bishop Kelly Invitational where they finished 4th. They beat the host team, Bishop Kelly, 65-51. They lost to Broken Arrow 53-44, and then lost to Booker T 72-61, playing in a very tough tournament themselves. So looking at now the McAlester Buffaloes players to watch, I'll hand it over to Wyatt.
The players to watch for your McAlester Buffaloes tonight, watch out for Devontre McKendrick. He was the Buffaloes' leading scorer in the Tahlequah Invitational and the Buffaloes' most trusted outside shooter, going 42% from 3 in the tournament. The Buffaloes had a major lack in three-point production, so the sophomore could be the guy who helps in that area. Malachi Rice. He averaged nearly 10 points per game in a tough Tahlequah Invitational, but I think Malachi is just getting started. Every year it seems like once the season starts going a little bit, Rice starts to put up more and more impressive numbers. I'm looking for him to end 2023 strong. Brandon Smith, when a freshman is leading your team in scoring in 6 games in, it's no longer a sample size. This young man gets buckets. McAlester is averaging under 50 points a game, so Smith could help with that number after getting slightly higher minutes with his first start last Saturday.
All right, now looking at some of the keys of the game for the McAlester Buffaloes.
Well, you can't start off slow. The Buffaloes have been slow out of the gate in every game but one this season, and it's led to significant deficits. You can't keep playing catch-up every game. Start off hot and put pressure on the other team early instead of on yourself. We mentioned it earlier. The Buffaloes have to be better from 3. Opponents are averaging 38% from 3 on McAlester this season. That's 13% better than McAlester. You don't have to live and die by the 3-ball, but the 3-ball has to be a bigger part of your game to win in this tough district and win the rebound battle. The Buffaloes are 2-0 in games where they out-rebound the other team, so that is going to be a key to the game nearly every game.
All right, same way as the girls' game, let us know where you're watching or listening from on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio. Again, that is Twitter at Buff Sports Radio, or you can go ahead and comment underneath the Facebook post at facebook.com/McAlester Radio, the last one that we have of the picture of the gym. And if we can, we will try to get you a shout-out on the air. Thank you for listening to McAlester Basketball once again. Well, the boys are warming up. We're about ready to go here in just a moment. 4.5 minutes until tip-off. Announce the starting lineups as well here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester.
We restarted the stream. It's probably not going to save everything on YouTube, but that's okay. Austin, you can get on the camera again. 14-10, the Edison Eagles lead the McAlester Buffaloes. 5:43 left to go in the first half. McKendrick with the basketball. McKendrick trying to drive, lost the ball, gathered back by the Eagles, going right to left. Trying to make this a 6-point game, and they will. Right-handed layup made by Jet Crawford. And it'll be Eagles 16, Buffaloes 10. And here's another steal. Going the other way, Donald Jackson up for two. He's fouled on the way towards the rim. And we'll have 2 free throws coming up. This one's going to be on McKendrick. Again, we apologize for anyone that's just now getting caught up when it comes to basketball action. For whatever reason, we had a major Wi-Fi outage here with our coverage. 5:18 left to go in the first half. The Eagles lead the McAlester Buffaloes 16-10, so we missed the entire first quarter. If you missed the first quarter, I'm going to tell you, you didn't miss a whole lot. You ended up missing a lot of poor shooting by both of our teams, as you can tell by the score just with 5:18 left in the first half. But also, you can thank a lot of really good defense by both McAlester and the Eagles. As the second free throw is missed, Rice has got the rebound, and it was touched by an Eagle as he was going out of bounds. That's Moses Miller. So we've restarted the stream a little bit, so when you go back and try to watch it on YouTube, you're going to miss an entire first quarter of play. So we apologize for that. With the ball right now is Pouncil, and Pouncil's going to be fouled in the front court. 5:07 left in the half.
Foul number 11, Donald Jackson.
I think whatever happened was, I think we just had an outage. I think there was just a major outage that happened, and we couldn't get caught back up. So now that I restarted, it looks like we're fine. Dooney couldn't make a shot after trying to spin inside the paint. It's rebounded by Johnson. At 16-10, Eagles lead McAlester. 4:53 left to go in the first half. Right wing three is up and off. An offensive board outside the front court, assisted by Jeremiah Johnson, finding Donald Jackson. That's another one. They've had a lot here today. Driving in, going up for two. It's no good first. It's a travel on number 24, Moses Miller. All these internet connections are throwing me off. 4:37 left in the half. Pouncil forcing a man to go to the hardwood. Pouncil trying to drive, losing the ball, and another steal here by the Eagles. Still only a 6-point game, but man, that feels like a big deficit with the scoring deficiencies that we've had today. Right wing three is in and out. Offensive board again. Top of the key, Eagles with the ball. Right wing Cooper falling to Jeremiah Johnson, who rattles home a three from the top of the key to make it 19-10. 4:07 left in the half. It's a 9-0 run by Edison, and Pouncil was tripped up. There should have been a foul. Here comes a layup that's good, and it makes it 21-10. Pouncil was tripped, and we didn't have a whistle there. Dooney will inbound it straight over to Johnson. It's stolen and in for two, and a timeout called by Dooney. As quickly it's gone from 10-10 to 23-10. Eagles lead the Buffaloes with 3:49 left to go in the first half. You're listening to McAlester basketball here on
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester.
23-10, McAlester is down to the Eagles with 3:49 left to go in the first half. Again, apparently it's still skipping when it comes to the stream, but you can see the current score a little bit better. I don't know what has gone on with the internet tonight over at the MAC, but we'll try to get it fixed over the break. Again, we're on the public Wi-Fi. We don't have an Ethernet box over here, so maybe we can get that all fixed up by the time that we have the Primus More Invitational at the beginning of January, as we have a turnover. Dooney was on the floor after he couldn't handle the ball. He'll stay with the Buffaloes. Rice, Harris, Pickett, Smith, and Dooney are all on the floor, and there's some miscommunication of what play they're wanting to run right now, and also the officials are trying to figure out who has the possession arrow. And I think they're going to go with McAlester here.
Back here, Buffalo, number 0,
So McKendrick will check in for Dooney. Smith inbounds over to McKendrick. Lob pass back over to Smith. Spot up three from the near corner. They needed that one. Painting it gold. Buffaloes pull it back within 10 after a 13-point swing by the Eagles. That ends that 13-0 run. Inside, quickly getting two of them back, though, is Moses Miller. And it makes it 25-13. 3:12 left to go in the first half. Smith will lob it out over to the right wing. McKendrick lobbing back left wing. Smith will backpedal now between the rings. 12-point game. Smith dribbling angle right, passes inside the perimeter, back out, bounce pass left elbow. Pickett trying to get it back outside. A lot of passes tipped and now stolen. Miller moving right left, feeds it off to a trailing Jet Crawford. Back to the near corner, three-pointer by Miller is in and out. We have a rebound by Rice inside the paint. Buffaloes down by 12, 25-13, 2:36 left in the half. Smith feeds it to a trailing Rice. Rice passing out left wing. Bounce pass, baseline. Pickett up for two. He got it. Back to a 10-point game, 25-15. Passing to the backcourt. It's Cooper falling. Cross half court line to the left wing. Cross-court pass to the top of the key, feeding it off to the right wing. Jeremiah Johnson, another cross-court pass. Now back to the top of the key to Falling. No-look pass inside. Good ball movement here by the Eagles. Two-pointer is up, and we have a tie ball. And it will stay with the Eagles, though. You can also give Harris a block there. Devion Bickham comes in for the Buffaloes for Garrett Pickett. 2:05 left in the first half. It's a 25-15 Eagle lead over McAlester. Inbound into the paint. Two is up, in and out. Harris has got the rebound. Gave it right back up, though. Stolen by Moses Miller. And he puts it in for two to make it 27-15. McKendrick has it right side of the half-court line. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Rice will take a far corner three. Rice can't get it. We have a fight for the board. Bickham's got an offensive rebound. Inside for McKendrick. McKendrick scores. And they get those 2 points back to make it 27-17. Jeremiah Johnson guarded up by McKendrick. He'll dribble across the half-court line and pass it high post. Miller will take a fadeaway jumper from inside the paint. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound. Shot's blocked by Rice and rebounded by Bickham. Bickham double team. Will lob it out over to Rice. Rice passing over to the far sideline to a trailing McKendrick. McKendrick zooming forward, trying to go for the layup. McKendrick makes it an 8-point game, 27-19.
McKendrick now with 4.
Across half-court line, Jeremiah Johnson double team. Pass inside the perimeter. Two is up, banked in. Good shot by Jet Crawford, and it's back to a 10-point deficit for McAlester. Buffaloes, though, starting to find a little bit of rhythm offensively here. Bickham back over to Smith, angle right. Smith lobbing it for a double team. Malachi Rice is going to be poked loose. Who's got it? Still on the deck. Smith regathers it with 43 seconds. Smith driving, laying it in for Rice, and he'll two-handed slam it. You're like some peanut butter with that jam. It's an 8-point deficit, 29-21. 30 seconds left in the half. Down the near sideline, a foul called. It's going to be either on Smith. Looks like it's on Smith. It is on Smith. That's his second personal. 29-21, Eagles lead the Buffaloes. Rice will check out. Pickett comes in. We also have Bickham, Highshaw checked in for Harris. We have McKendrick and Smith still on the floor. Final 20 seconds of the first half, 29-21, the Eagles lead the Buffaloes. To the three-point line, feeding it inside, low post. Ball comes loose back outside, nearly stolen. Eagles recover, 9 seconds left in the half. Pass to the top of the key, over to the left wing. Crawford will take a left wing three, miss it. And we have an over-the-back foul. Too much contact by number 25, Corey Rowland, over the back of a Buffalo. That's his second personal. Buffaloes have 3 seconds maybe to be able to draw this a little bit closer. Inbound over to Smith. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Behind the back, contested three. He was fouled, it looked like, but they won't give him the shots. And instead we'll head to the second half in a pretty close game. 29-21, the Eagles lead the Buffaloes. We'll have some halftime stats when we return here on KNED.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year pay. Use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Okay, in the bucket, get the Subway gift card. In the pool, get a free popcorn. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma, where the boys are currently trailing the Tulsa Edison Eagles 29-21. I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, along with Wyatt Hubbard. Again, we want to go ahead and let you all know right now that, yes, we are aware of the issues that we've had with the stream. It is about 4 minutes behind right now on the stream. We also, if you try to go back and watch the stream, it's going to probably not even mention the entire first quarter. We had a terrible Wi-Fi connectivity issues somewhere in between the girls and the boys game, and it kind of just blocked us off. We had to shut down the stream, restart it back up, and it couldn't catch up, so I think we lost the whole first quarter of the boys game, but we're trying to get it to where we have at least a little bit of live stuff on YouTube. So, again, we apologize for the inconvenience. We will get it fixed and all good to go by the time that the Primus Moore Invitational comes in January. But let's go ahead and look at some first half stats. McAllister's down 29-21 to the Eagles.
Brandon Smith leads in scoring at the half with 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting, 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, also 2 of 2, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, that is, and on 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. He also has 1 at steal. Devontre McKendrick has 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting. That's good for 40%. Looks like Malachi Rice has 4 points tonight on 50% shooting. He also has 3 boards. Looks like Isaiah Highshaw has 2 points tonight as well on 50% shooting. He also has 3 boards. Caden Harris with 3 boards and 2 points tonight. Also Garrett Pickett with 2 points tonight. And he's got 1 board. And that's going to round out your scoring.
So, yes, it does cut out the entire first quarter and the first 2 minutes of the second. That's how bad we are behind. So, again, we hope that we get a little bit of a change when we go to the beginning of January. But let's go ahead and look at some team stats. We got 4 minutes left to go in our halftime here at the boys' game. McAlester has improved their shooting percentage to 35%, shooting better than Tulsa Edison, who is shooting 32%. McAlester, though, has only taken 5 threes and made 1. Edison has taken 16 and they made 3. McAlester 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Edison 2 of 8. We also have 15 rebounds by McAlester, but get this, 28 rebounds by the Edison Eagles in the first half. 18 offensive rebounds in the first half alone. They had 13 first quarter offensive rebounds. McAlester has had so far 13 turnovers as Edison has stolen the ball 10 times. McAlester has only forced 6 Edison turnovers, and still they're only down 29-21. We got Carter Lance in the building. Carter, we'd be doing a little bit better if we had better internet, but
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's not very good.
You trying to get internet in here too?
Oh yeah,
it's bad. I got you. Well, we'll try to get it fixed by the time January rolls around. 29-21, Carter Lance, again, wide receiver from the McAlester Buffaloes, graduate of 2024, senior year from McAlester. Just stopped by the KNED booth, I'd say. So, keys to the second half for you, Wyatt.
A glaring stat to me, again, the 18 offensive boards for Tulsa Edison and McAlester only with 5. Limit second chance opportunities here. Also, turnovers a little high. Again, 13 turnovers in the first half. Play cleaner basketball in the second half.
All right, so that's pretty much all I was going to say, too. So, you nailed it. We will be going to our halftime break here for a minute. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes and get ready for the second half action between the Edison Eagles and your McAlester Buffaloes here on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Walther's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Walther's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
(29-21) is the score. The Edison Eagles lead your McAlester Buffaloes as we're about to begin the second half of play. Again, the Buffaloes and the Eagles both shot much better in the second quarter. In the first quarter, They were both shooting under 15%, but the Buffaloes, despite being heavily out-rebounded, 18 offensive rebounds by the Edison Eagles in the first half, and also a lot of turnovers by McAlester in the first half. Despite all this, they still only trail by 8, so they are definitely within striking distance, as you have Isaiah Highshaw, Alex Dooney, Devontae McKendrick, Malachi Rice, and Garrett Pickett on the floor to be able to begin the second half. We're back underway as we've switched sides. McAlester now shooting on the left side of the half-court line. Edison will be shooting on the right. Rice feed it to the near corner over to Highshaw, looking back door for Rice, who went for an alley-oop shot, and it was off-kilter, off-balance there for Rice. Can't make it, and it's rebounded by the Edison Eagles with their 29th board already of the night. Right wing feeding it high post, back outside, top of the key to Johnson. Johnson overhead pass to the right wing. Crawford feeding it inside, bounce pass back out near corner to Falling. Back to Crawford inside. 2-pointers up, shot blocked by Rice. Ball's on the deck. Who's got it? Offensive board looks like for the Eagles here. Poked loose, stolen by Highshaw. Highshaw zooming forward. Bounce pass. There'll be a foul called inside the paint on the Eagles. 2:13 left in the third.
Good thing that foul was called because it looks like the Eagles might have had a steal there.
Yep. 29-21, just about. Highshaw will inbound along the baseline. As we are, got some slick spots down the floor over here on this other side. They're trying to clean it all up. Highshaw bounce passes down low over to Pickett. Pickett guarded up well. Will try to get it out to the near corner over to Highshaw, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Staying with the Buffaloes. Highshaw looking for someone open down low. No one's open there. He'll get it back to Pickett, back to the near corner to Highshaw. A minute into the third quarter, it's an 8-point deficit for the Buffaloes, 29-21. Pickett stops, passes inside the paint over to McKendrick, feeding it inside over to Highshaw, and Highshaw laying it in along the baseline. And it pulls the Buffaloes within 6, 29-23.
Highshaw has now got 4.
Across the half-court line, Johnson passing angle left over to Crawford, back to Johnson, back to Crawford. Playing catch right now, working along the front court are the Eagles. Crawford, about 7 feet beyond the three-point line, hit one from about that far out earlier today. Back out, Johnson, top of the key three, is short on the line, drive three attempt. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, should be McAlester basketball, and it is. 6:29 remaining in the third, 29-23. Pickett will inbound to Dooney, and we're back underway. Dooney in the backcourt, weaving. Will cross half-court line down the far side. Tries to find Pickett, and he sails it out of bounds. Pickett just a little bit off. I know that Pickett thinks they should have handled that a little bit better. And a little bit off along the baseline. It's enough to be able to give the Eagles the ball back. McAlester is averaging on the season 18.7 turnovers a game. They've, I think, already had more than that this game through the first 2 1/4 quarters. As here's another steal here by the Eagles after they made a shot as I was talking, and then they made another shot to make it 31-23.
You talking about turnovers, and they had one while you were talking about it.
Well, actually, it's 33-23. They missed a bucket here on the scoreboard. It should be a 10-point game. As McAlester was down by 6, 2 made shots here by the Eagles. It should have made it 33-23. Top of the key, McKendrick trying to drive inside. Floater up from inside the paint, off. Fight for the rebound along the arc. It's going to be a tie ball. It will go to the Eagles, which again, they have the score off right now. This is the second game in a row they have the score off.
Good thing we have me.
Yeah, Wyatt is just a walking calculator over here when it comes to stats. But it's a 10-point game. Eagles lead the Buffaloes. 5:39 left to go in the third. The scoreboard is wrong right now. It is 33-23. Right wing baseline. Spot-up jumper is missed by Miller. Ball saved by the Eagles. Another offensive rebound. I'm getting tired of saying that. Inside the paint, Johnson goes up for 2. Shot blocked by Pickett, and Pickett ends that possession with authority. Down the far sideline, Smith will go. Smith double teamed. Smith needs help. Smith gets it over to Rice in the low post. Rice around a man, scores with a turnaround layup there by Rice to make it 33-25. It's an 8-point game.
Malachi's now got 6 points on 50% shooting.
Passed along the far sideline. Rice nearly had a steal. Just a hair too late. 4:57 left in quarter number 3. Caden Harris about to check back in for McAlester. Coach Dooney knowing that they need a little bit of help rebounding the ball right now. Not only is Edison tall across, I mean, they're pretty tall across the board. They match up with McAlester well, but also they got hops to go along with their height, and it's leading to a lot of rebounds. Here's an air ball and a missed 3 along the near corner. Highshaw will grab it and take it down the floor. Passing head over to Smith. Smith down low to Harris. Harris scoring off the left block. Good look by Smith to make this a 6-point game. It is 33-27, not 31-27 like it shows on the scoreboard. Bounce pass near corner. 3-pointer is up and no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be another offensive board by the Eagles. Coach Marco Harris wanted to slow things down here for Edison. Passing angle left, 3-pointer up and good. You cannot let them have second chance opportunities. They're going to kill you like that. And it is a 10-point game. 9-point game is what you have.
Yes.
36. That was a 3-pointer. You got it as a 3.
Yep.
Where are we off on the score here? Smith passes it to the near corner. McKintrick will take the 3. This one's off and rebounded by the Eagles. I have it off, so it's 36-27. You're right. Down the near sideline, feeding it to a trailing Jeremiah Johnson, and we're going to be having a foul here inside the paint on the Buffaloes. It is a 9-point game, and we have 2 free throws coming up as the foul is on Smith, his 3rd.
Tulsa number 1, Maurice Jackson.
So Jeremiah Johnson at the free throw line. Getting 2 attempts here. Having almost an entire line change here for the Buffaloes. Pickett, Pouncil, Dooney, and Bickham all check in. Only person staying on the floor is Harris, as it is a 10-point game. Second shot, no good. Back ironed, rebounded by Pickett. Didn't even have to jump, just hauled it in with his left hand. 3:35 left to go in the 3rd. Dooney down inside the paint, can't get the bounce. Offensive board by Pouncil. Pouncil turns around with the left hand and scores. And it's an 8-point game again. 37-29. Stopping baseline, free throw line jumper is missed. Rebounded by Pickett again. Pickett ahead over to Pouncil. 8-point game. Pouncil backing up his man as he crosses that court line. Freshman nearly lost the ball. Now over to Pickett, right front court. Pickett looking back inside for Pouncil. Pouncil feeding to a wide open Caden Harris, who's fouled inside the paint. Harris to the charity stripe.
Number 12, DeAndre Rose.
Caden Harris going to be taking his first free throws of the season. First one by the Southpaw falls. Hit around the iron a little bit, but it makes it a 7-point game. I hope that the score they have on the scoreboard is the one they're going to end up rolling with, but it's not the correct one. Here's the second shot by Harris. And this one can't bank in. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with McAlester as Dooney was fighting for the board. Harris checks out. Rice comes in. It's Bickham, Rice, Pickett, Pouncil, and Dooney. And, well, they changed the call now. They have reverted the call and now changed it to a Edison basketball. So it's not a turnover. It's just a ball that went out of bounds. 3:01 left to go in the 3rd. Scoreboard shows 35-30, but it is 37-30. Right front court, back to the left wing. Working around the arc to the far corner. 3-pointer up and grazes the front side of the rim. No good. Another offensive board. Jeremiah Johnson with it to the near corner. Around the arc, left wing. Right-handed pass to the high post. Good move inside by Miller. Back outside. Dooney nearly had a steal. Knocks it out of bounds. And they'll stay with the Eagles in the corner. They'll lob it out to the edge of the circle. Donald Jackson with it, guarded up by Pouncil. Passing angle left. 2:30 left to go in the 3rd. Around the arc to the right wing. Feeding inside. Nope, they're going to work still around the 3-point line. High post, back along the baseline. Back to a trailing man. Ball comes loose. Taken back here by Donald Jackson. 7-point game. McAlester trails. Has been in it the entirety of the game, despite the issues that they've had. Left wing three by Johnson. Off. Rebounded by Rice. Rice head over to Pickett. Out through him. Too strong looking for Pickett. They're going to call a foul on Pickett. Coach Dooney was wanting a travel first on Johnson. It's already Pickett's third personal. Second team foul here on the Buffaloes. And they have it on the scoreboard as a 5-point game. We have it as a 7.
13 steals now for Tulsa Edison. 17 McAlester turnovers.
Far corner, inside the paint. Miller goes up for 2. The floater won't fall. Rice has got another board. Throws the head over for Bickham. Bickham down the floor to the near corner. Dooney trying to drive. Floater is up. High rainbow shot. That's too strong. Rebounded here by Miller down inside the paint again. Moses Miller will take it out himself. Lob it off with 90 seconds left to go in the third. Driving, good look inside. Pickett's got the steal, though, after it missed its target. Pickett head over to Dooney. 1:23 left in the third. Dooney dribbling left. He has this shot blocked. He's fouled, though, first. Johnson's going to be charged with the foul, and we'll have Dooney to the charity stripe. Donald Jackson with the foul. That's his third. Team foul number 3 here on the Eagles. About to have some more substitutions in here for the Buffs. First shot by Dooney. Good. You have it as a 6-point game right now?
37-31.
Yeah. I think the scores table, because there was a quick 4 points that happened earlier in the quarter that led to that. I think they just missed a bucket, if I recall correctly. Second shot by Dooney is nothing but net. And it's a 5-point game, what we have. As Smith checks in, Dooney checks out. It's McKendrick, Dooney, Highshaw, Bickham, and Harris. In what should be 37-32, we believe. 1:17 left in the third. Pass across the half-court line on a short hop, grabbing it as Falling. Falling gets into the far corner, nearly falling out of bounds. But the Eagles keep the possession with 1:05 left in the third. Pass inside the perimeter. Harris back out to the top of the key, driving in. That one nearly fell after he just threw it up for grabs. Missed the shot, offensive board, a second offensive board after a missed shot. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Eagles. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession. Doesn't lead to any scoring here for the Eagles. 54 seconds left in the third.
They're up to 24 offensive boards.
It's got to be some kind of record. We're not even into the fourth quarter yet. McKendrick dribbling angle left, finding a lane, stopping, lost it, stolen by Jeremiah Johnson, racing down the floor, up for 2, got it. It's 39-32, 7-point game. Smith down the far sideline, 30 seconds left in the third. Smith, C to shining C, coast to coast. He'll finish with the right hand.
He's now got 9 points on 30% shooting.
They pulled it with back within 5 across the half-court line. Miller driving, bounce pass down low. Double team, back outside, quickly to the right wing. Now near corner, 3-pointer up by Miller. Good, that's a huge 3. Make it a 9-point game, 5 seconds left in the third. Smith with the basketball, 2 seconds, 1 second. Right wing floater is airballed, and we head to the fourth quarter with what we believe is 43-34, although the scoreboard shows 40-34. We'll take a break. Put those scores up in the air, Buff fans. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on K.
Happy holidays from everyone at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. The 23 model year is coming to a close, and Patriot has new half-ton Ram pickups with 15% off MSRP or 2.9% financing. You can take 10% off MSRP on most heavy-duty Ram trucks, and Patriot has a selection of new 2023 and 24 Jeep models with 15% off MSRP. Drop by Patriot for details on the 69 bypass next to the mall.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We head to the fourth quarter. The McAlester Buffaloes are down on the scoreboard 40-34, and since they didn't change it in between quarters, that's what we're going to roll with. So you can just go ahead and take off a missed shot of there somewhere down the line, because I think that they scored 4 points, that they just missed 2 of them. But this one, Pouncil will not miss, and on the scoreboard here that we have in McAlester, it shows 40-36. McAlester down by 4 with 7:39 left to go in the game. As we have a right wing long three that's nailed by Jet Crawford, and it makes it 43-36. That's what we're going to officially go with, but again, we think there's 2 more points that should be added here for the Eagles. And here's going to be 2 more points added for the Eagles after a steal and a score by Jet Crawford, making it 45-36. As here's a foul. It's a double teamed on, is that Devontre McKendrick? He was double teamed and hacked in the act by an Eagle. Fouls on Donald Jackson, already his 4th.
Number 12.
7:14 left to go in the game. The Eagles lead 45-36 over McAlester. Garrett Pickett coming in for Highshaw.
23, Mr. Garrett Pickett.
Get 45-36. Officially, it looks what it looks like as we have a tip that goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Buffaloes. McKendrick will lob it into the backcourt. Buffaloes down by 9. Smith zooming past the defender and stopping on a dime in front of the media table on the far side. Passing angle left over to McKendrick. McKendrick looking. No one's there. To the right wing over to Pouncil. Pouncil thought about the 3. Lobs inside over to Pickett. Pickett right block. Just lost the ball. Stolen. Jet Crawford. Down the far sideline over to Miller. Miller trying to drive on Pouncil. Bounce passer along the baseline near corner 3 is up and missed by DeAndre Rhodes. I believe that was rebounded by Rice. Going down the floor, it's McKendrick that has the shot blocked. And who touched it last? It looks like it's going to be McAlester basketball after the Eagle block.
3 blocks now for Edison.
6:34 left in the game.
Backhand for Tulsa, number 11, Donald Jackson.
As Donald Jackson checks back in with 4 fouls on him as we have a pass that's knocked out of bounds. 6:34 left in the game. Here's some encouraging information, though. Despite how poorly McAllister's really played tonight, taking care of the ball, as we have an inbound over to Malachi inside the paint, can't get the bounce. Despite how poorly they played on taking care of the ball and ending Edison possessions, this is still a single-digit game.
That's still close, within striking distance.
Jackson passes angle right over to Crawford. Back around the arc to the far corner. Bounce pass down low. Cross court back out to the right wing. Spot up 3 is off by Crawford. Rebounded by McKendrick in the corner. McKendrick double teamed all the way in the corner in the backcourt, and it's going to be a timeout called first by Dooney before the steal by Jeremiah Johnson. 6 minutes left in the game. Eagles lead the Buffaloes 45-36. We'll take a break and be back here on.
Maddie, get ready to unwrap this season's greatest gift, the savings at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Starring Santa's favorites, the Nissan Frontier and Nissan Rogue.
Better hurry, Santa's working on your wish list now.
Happy holidays from Benton Nissan of McAlester. And don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane and petroleum products, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, and Muskogee, just to name a few. If you need propane or petroleum products, there's only one number to call, 918-423-3121. Call today. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
45-36, the Buffaloes trail the Eagles here with 6:01 left in the game. Brandon Smith will inbound along the baseline. He's on the floor with Alex Dooney, Garrett Pickett, Pouncil, and Malachi Rice. Pickett's got the inbound. Edison's showing a little bit of pressure here after Coach Dooney bailed out McAlester of a turnover, what would have been one. Alex Dooney right now driving, and there'll be a foul called on the shot, and he'll go to the line. Second team foul on the Eagles here in quarter number 4 in a 9-point game. I thought they were going to call that on the shot. They're going to say it's on the floor first, so no free throws here for Dooney. Still a foul on Edison. They'll lob it inside, intercepted. Taken by DeAndre Rhodes. Eagles quickly down to the far sideline. Driving inside the paint. Angle right three is swirled in. Bounce off the left side of the rim. I don't think I've ever seen a basketball have itself defy gravity like I just saw that one from the right hand of DeAndre Rhodes.
Yeah, that's just the kind of night it's been for McAlester.
Rice turnaround jumper left that one short, rebounded by the Eagles, and now this one's starting to get a little bit away from McAlester. 12-point game, top of the key, lobbing it out far corner, spot up three, could be the dagger, it's not yet. Rebounded by Rice. Rice takes it in stride. Behind the back he goes, gathers it up, and almost scored. Pouncil grabs the offensive rebound, throws it back out over to Pickett. Pickett lobbing left wing over to Dooney. Dooney slinging it inside to Pickett. Pickett low post, backs up his man. That ball is going to be poked loose, and stepping out of bounds after the steal are the Eagles, but then they turn it right back over. What a wild sequence of events. And a technical foul called. There's a tech that flies in, and it's going to be on Cooper Falling. Must have said something that the official didn't like, and it's going to lead to free throws here for McAlester. The team leader in free throw percentage at this moment is Brandon Smith. Well, there's actually a three-way tie in free throw percentage between Brandon Smith, Devontre McKendrick, and Malachi Rice, all at 67%. Garrett Pickett was about to toe the line on the year so far for him. He's 4 of 6.
Foul number 3.
I guess that is technically 67% too. Smith's first free throw is good. As he'll get 2 here.
Smith down with 10 points tonight.
Just to put the Buffaloes back within 10, and they'll get the ball here out of this. And he makes them both. And it's 48-38. The Buffaloes are down by 10. 5 minutes left in the game.
And I'll say it now that he made them both. Brandon Smith, perfect 4-4 from the charity stripe.
Pouncil inbound in front of the media table. Finding Smith along the half-court line. Under 5 minutes left to go in a 10-point game. Smith zooming and stopping. Pass to the left wing over to Dooney. Feeding inside over to Rice. Rice turnaround jumper. Banks it in. And the Buffaloes pull it within 8. 48-40. Down the far sideline, Eagles will rush and stop at the half-court line. With it is Donald Jackson. Passing now over to Crawford. Crawford in the front court. Feeding over to Johnson. Angle left. 4.5 left to go in the game. Johnson finds a lane. Up for 2. Fouled by Malachi Rice. Going to be Rice's second. Only the first foul in the Buffaloes in the fourth quarter. 8-point game, and Johnson has a chance to bring it back to double-digit deficit for McAlester. Johnson slight bend in the knees, left foot in front of the right, makes the first free throw. And it's 49-40.
And the Edison Eagles, they're shooting 40% from the free throw line, 4 of 10.
Second free throw in the air by Johnson. Swirls out, rebounded by Dooney, who nearly stepped out of bounds with his back foot, or along the back line. Pass across half-court line over to Pouncil. Pouncil double-teamed, and there'll be a foul called here on Miller. That's foul number 4 here on the Eagles. That's the second personal on Moses Miller. Pouncil inbound over to Smith. A 9-point deficit for the Buffaloes. Rice left wing. Passing into the corner over to Pouncil. To the baseline. Smith takes a spot up 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by the Eagles again. Left right. Bouncing ahead over to Johnson. Near corner. Saves the ball from going out of bounds. Splits the defenders. Up over Pickett and scoring. Jeremiah Johnson is, I'd say, the best player on the Edison Eagles, and he is fantastic. And we have a travel here by Pouncil, who shoveled his feet as he was getting ready to pass the ball off. Harris and Divion Bickham will check in for Pouncil and Pickett. 3:55 left in the game. 51-40, McAlester trails. Inbound left front court, passing high post, back outside. Jet Crawford has given the ball off over now to Donald Jackson. Guarded up by Dooney. Spin move off a screen. Bounce pass near corner. Johnson shovels to the left after making a defender jump. Misses the three. Offensive board out in the corner. And a whistle. I think we have a timeout called. Timeout Edison. 3:36 left in the game. Buffaloes trail 51-40 here on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports wants to treat you to the perfect work ally this holiday season. It's the Can-Am Defender. Right now, visit Vickers Power Sports to see all the packages available of the Can-Am Defender. For a limited time, get up to $2,000 rebate on 2023 Can-Am Defender models. You won't need to work hard to work better. So stop by for the perfect holiday gift. Offer ends December 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See Vickers Power Sports for details at 1904 South Main, McAlester. You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
51-40, 3:36 left to go in the game. The Buffaloes trail the Edison Eagles. Again, not McAllister's best game they played this year, and still against a team that were state quarterfinalists just a year ago. I know that they lost some talent too, but against a team that's been there and done that, Buffaloes has still been able to, despite not playing their best ball, keep it within an 11-point game. They've been fighting tooth and nail tonight as off the inbound, and ball's knocked loose by Dooney. He'll stay with the Eagles. It is Dooney, McKendrick, Rice, Bickham, and Smith on the floor for the black and gold. Down by 11, 51-40, 3:24 left in the game. Top of the key, feeding it further into the right wing, over to Johnson. Lobbing it back out, ball comes loose. It's grabbed back by the Eagles. Donald Jackson finding an open lane, feeds it off now along the baseline. Near corner, pulling up. From inside the three-point line, about a 10-foot jumper is made here by Moses Miller. And that makes it 53-40. McKendrick with the basketball. Buffalo's down by 13. McKendrick right front court. Dribbles between the legs. Guarded up, now dribbles off left, now behind the back he goes. Still with the ball, needing to give it to somebody, finds Bickham. Now over to Smith on the edge of the circle. 2:44 left. Smith stopping just inside the three-point line, takes the two and misses. Rice with an offensive rebound, though, inside the paint, and Rice makes it fall to bring the Buffaloes back within 11.
Rice now with 10 tonight.
53-42. McKendrick playing good defense on the other side. Across half-court line, go the Eagles. With it is Donald Jackson. Buffaloes need a forced turnovers here to try to get themselves back into the game. There'll be a foul called on McKendrick. That'll be his second personal. As Pickett will check in, and so will Pouncil. Looks like McKendrick and Smith check out. Inbound into the backcourt. The clock will start with 2:18 left in the game. Across half-court line, driving in Jackson. Good move towards the rim. Can't score, though. Bickham's got the rebound. 53-42. Pouncil, left wing. Good defense inside the paint. Spin around jumper is going to be missed by Pouncil inside the paint. Another rebound here by the Eagles. Left wing, Johnson. Step back three on Pickett. Can't get it to go. Offensive board again. Moses Miller. Another second chance opportunity here.
26.
And we're going to have a foul here on Pickett as he pushed Jeremiah Johnson across the half-court line. 1:42 left in the game. The Eagles lead the Buffaloes 53-42.
Second, Buffaloes, number 1, Isaiah Isall.
We're going to make our post-game show here since our internet's been so shoddy. We're going to make our post-game show just radio only. So if you want to hear how the boys and the girls did in our recap coverage of this, we have a foul on the inbound. think this one's going to be on Pickett too. No, this one's going to be on Bickham. That's going to be his first. If you want to hear the coverage of that, you can go over to the K&D apps and listen anywhere in the world there. You can listen on your radio dial, 98.3 FM, 1150 AM if you're local. I think we're just going to try to end the broadcast when this game concludes, as it's 53-42, trying to let it catch back up so we can preserve as much of the game as possible here. Here's the ball. It gets knocked into the backcourt, stolen by Highshaw. Highshaw towards the rim. They're going to wave off the shot, though. And the NBA, that would be a clear path violation and 2 points for the Buffaloes. They're going to call the foul here on number 10, Jet Crawford, his second personal. So 2 free throws here for Highshaw.
That still, by the way, was Highshaw's third.
Highshaw banks in the first free throw. It didn't matter if it was on the shot or not. He was still getting 2 free throws, and that was team foul number 5 on the Eagles, so the Buffaloes in the bonus.
Highshaw now has 5 points.
10-point game. Highshaw bends the knees. Shot is on the way, and that one rolls in. Took a Buffalo bounce. And timeout called by Coach Dooney. It's a 9-point game, 53-44. 1:21 left in it here on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford here in McAlester. We understand how busy we all are these days. It's hard to find time just to get your vehicle serviced, and we are proud to offer the Freedom Express. We can either pick up your vehicle and bring it back when we finish, or for lighter maintenance, we can send our mobile service techs to you. We can do all this with almost all makes and models. I know life gets busy, so I hope this helps. Come see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester, and let us make it happen for you.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, unlimited appointments, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We don't accept insurance, but all are welcome to join. Dr. Bradley Cross has joined, Dr. Chris Bean, Dr. Chelsea Burgess, and Joy Ald APRN, who are accepting new patients. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
53-44, the Eagles lead the Buffaloes with 1:21 left in the game. It will be Eagle basketball as McAlester trying to get some turnovers here in a late miracle here in this 5A4 district matchup with the Edison Eagles. Bounce back, and Bigham's got a steal. Bigham will score. Hey, don't look now. It's a 7-point game. McAlester gets a steal in pressure. Down along the baseline again. Johnson throws it ahead, and there's no one there for Cooper falling towards the rim. He traveled, I think. No, it was a foul called first. Nearly a travel on Cooper falling, but it was pushed from behind, it looked like. And it'll be a foul on Malachi Rice and 2 free throws here for Cooper falling. Nearly traveled as he was almost dragging that back foot. Officials say the reason why he did drag the back foot later on in that possession was because he was pushed by Rice. That is very close. Falling's free throw is good, making it an 8-point game.
Tulsa Edison 5-12 from the line tonight.
And the second shot is good. So Falling has both of his free throws fall, and we're to 60 seconds left in the game and a 9-point deficit for McAlester. Smith left wing driving in, 2-pointers up, and he's fouled. 2 free throws here for Brandon Smith. Averaging 11.5 points per game on the season so far. The freshman is the leading scorer for McAlester. He's just a point ahead a game of Devontae McKendrick, who is the leading 3-point percentage shooter for the Buffaloes at 33%. McAlester has not really attempted a lot of 3-point shots tonight. Smith misses the first free throw, and we're still at 9 for the deficit for the Buffaloes. Smith takes a deep breath, bends the knees, shot is on the way, and it's good. It's an 8-point game. We'll have a substitution here as Donald Jackson checks in for Sheldon Thomason. 55 seconds left. Buffalo's hoping for some more turnovers like they're at a bakery, as we have a double team here and a foul along the far sideline. This one's going to be on Bickham. And free throws on the way here for the Eagles. Cooper Falling back to the charity stripe. So 55-47 Eagles at the charity stripe trying to ice this game. Falling's first free throw falls. Enough with that pun, I'm sure.
Back in for Tulsa, number 15, Sheldon Thompson.
And Sheldon Thompson checks right back in. Second free throw is good. And it's back to a double-digit lead for the Eagles with 52 seconds left. McAlester truly does need a miracle to come back here. Smith across the half-court line, driving quickly all the way towards the rim. High off the glass, missed the shot, and Edison has the rebound, and that should be the game. Jeremiah Johnson dribbles inside the circle. Buffalo's still showing pressure here. There'll be a foul on Dooney. Free throws coming up for Johnson, but that should be the game. That's only Dooney's first. 2 free throws coming up here for the Eagles, but this one is more than likely over. Buffaloes are going to fall to 2-5 on the season. The Eagles will improve to 2-4, or rather 3-3. Johnson's first free throw is no good. Still, it's a 4-possession game, and the Buffaloes have struggled to score tonight. If it's any consolation, so have the Eagles, though. Second shot is missed, so misses both the free throws. Dooney to the top of the key. Dooney driving in, lost the ball. It's going to be stripped and stolen by Johnson. Johnson lost it right back, and it's a turnover on the Eagles. So the Buffaloes will get the ball back with 29 seconds left. Bickham will inbound along the baseline right at the glass. And we had a substitution first as the ball was being inbounded. Timeout call first by head coach Dooney. 29 seconds, Buffaloes trail by 10 here on KNED. Elevate your game with Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Get your new home system today at $500 off, plus a 5-year labor and 10-year parts warranty. It's a slam dunk for your basketball comfort. For a limited time only, use the keyword basketball. Get your courtside offer today. Don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare in McAlester at 918-424-7135. We are fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Mechanical license number 001-44485. In other news, as McAlester is down 57-47 to the Tulsa Edison Eagles, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Oklahoma City voters have approved a new Oklahoma City Thunder arena proposal. So that has been cleared, and that means that the Oklahoma City Thunder, I believe there's already a written agreement between the city and the team now that the Oklahoma City Thunder will stay in Oklahoma City through 2050 now.
Wow.
So that new arena proposal being approved tonight by Oklahoma City voters has kept the Thunder in Oklahoma City until at least 2050, I believe, per a written agreement. So Dooney will try to inbound it as the Buffaloes trail by 10. Pickett somehow grabs it at the top of the key. Almost another steal here by the Eagles. Right wing three by Smith is back ironed. Fight for the board. He goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highshaw. And it'll be Eagle basketball with 23 seconds left. 57-47. Again, our postgame show is going to be radio only, KNED app. Online at McAllisterRadio.com on the KNED tab as we have a saved ball that gets chunked into the stands along the baseline. And it'll stay with the Buffaloes as the Eagles turn the ball over. Smith will inbound over to Highshaw. Highshaw drives baseline, feeding it inside over to Pickett. Under 20 seconds left. Pickett inside the paint, rattles home the 2. It's an 8-point game with 14 seconds left. Inbound far sideline, passing ahead over to Thompson. Thompson going up for 2 and laying it in, and he's fouled in the process with 7 seconds. And 1 here for Sheldon Thomason. 59-49, 10-point lead for the Eagles, and they're going to take this into a win. Like I said, improving to 3-3. Buffaloes are going to fall to 2-5. Buffaloes do not play in a tournament before the end of the calendar year like the girls do. Instead, they're playing in the Shakota tournament in January. McAllister's next game will be the opening round of the Primus Moore Invitational here at the MAC. Free throw is missed, rebounded by Pickett. 4 seconds left in the game. Smith, left wing, 1 second. Shot is off in time, but he doesn't fall. Doesn't see it fall, and the final score is 59-49. The Buffaloes fall to the Tulsa Edison Eagles. We'll take a break and come back with some post-game action again. For those on the YouTube stream, we're going to go straight over to radio, so make sure that you get out your apps if you want to have our coverage on this. and it's going to be on the KNED app. You can also listen at McAllisterRadio.com on the YouTube, I can't hear because the band, but I love them so much. Pride of McAlester. McAllisterRadio.com on the KNED tab, or over your local 98.3 FM, 1150 AM. We'll be back with post-game coverage here in just a moment on KNED.
You can tell it's Christmas time at Vickers Furniture. Yes, we have your $10,000 tickets. Plus, with football season in full swing, a large selection of recliners are on sale right now. And when it's time to crash, we even have mattresses Christmas sale priced. Merry Christmas from Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd Street in McAlester.